did he say one?
No. Oh, did he say one?
He said one.
Oh. I thought he said he technically did say when I say one.
Right.
So the one was already
started,
in there.
white guy.
Fair enough.
Nestled up to your soft loins. You didn't expect that. Yeah, you did, because it's a clandestine operation. I got makeup all over my face. I done crawled through your air vents. Woo, I'm like Snake Plissken. This is Escape from L.A.? No, it's Escape from my pee-pee. You better face facts and start moonwalking. We're back. It's Helltown Radio. We're spooky. We're sexy. Your pants is around your ankles. We're back. Introduce yourselves.
That was crazy. All right, cool.
Now that we're terrified.
That was awesome, man. That reminded me of the scene from the movie 2012 where the guy's up on the mountaintop when the apocalypse is coming. He's screaming through the radio. Nah, a little more intense than that.
He's got it.
Spooktacular.
Spooktacular, man. That's borderline racist, sir.
Where's the bell at?
Yeah, Ace, you're on the bell, dog.
Say less.
Say that. Yeah, you get to choose.
You're on bell duty, dude.
Yeah, you're the bell boy today.
Bell the ball.
just to roll with these tongue in cheek.
Introduce yourselves.
Ourselves. Oh,
I guess
okay.
I'll start.
Yeah,
Hello, I'm Lita. I like to do art stuff and sometimes sacrifice boyfriends, but not all the time. Only if they like make me sad.
Note to self, make Lita happy.
Also, you can
I won't die.
like look at my art stuff. If you want to look at my art stuff, you can go on Instagram on Well That's Odd, and you'll find me there.
Yeah. Hi, everybody. It's your boy, Chris. K. It stands for Kenworthy. Here we are again on the Helltown Radio program with three funny mofos. It's going to be an exciting show. We got my brothers in comedy, the Black and White, Ace and Connor. We got the big homie from Punky Brewsters, the man hailing from what part of New York?
Queens.
Queens, yeah. The King of Queens himself. Yeah, man, it ain't
The
Kevin
Rock.
James.
Yeah, right.
Although, I do a mean Kevin James impression. Not really.
Were you just staying there?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, right,
I do that. What
exactly.
was that thing? Remember when you did like the shrug thing? And that was like the big meme. That was like the hot meme shit for a while. Yeah. I wish I was on Kevin James level. If he ever needs a stunt double, like especially if he gets into like porn, I would love to do that for him. No, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that for him because I'm happily married and I would never get into pornography unless it was foot porn. And then that's cool. I think that's cool. I've heard like several different straight old white guys this week talk about getting into OnlyFans foot stuff because we're like, oh, dude, I can get, I can make money off this. And I'm like, and it's not weird or gay because I mean, it's my foot.
Oh, it's their feet,
Yeah.
not their spouse's feet.
No, yeah,
They
their
do it with
feet,
their own
yeah.
feet. Okay.
Man
Yeah,
feet.
but like define like foot porn. Are they like jerking you off with their feet, or are they just showing you like pictures of feet?
I mean,
or-
nobody knows. No, nobody don't know. We have no idea.
Apparently, there is
Such a wide like.
It's
Yeah.
a search. It's one of the whatever like it's one of the it's like one of the search things you can find on OnlyFans that says foot fungus foot porn.
Foot fungus. Foot
Yes,
porn.
foot fungus foot porn.
Wild.
Yeah, it was,
Wow.
I saw
Wow.
yesterday. My brother-in-law is looking into selling pictures of his feet for a greater good, so that he can fund his celestial photography. We're gonna mess with the mic. All right, tight. I think am I doing it wrong? Is this better now? Don't touch. All right, I'm not touching.
Yeah, don't touch the mic.
Don't touch the mic.
Not with your feet, at least.
Ooh, yeah, it's the no.
Right there.
Just use your mouth.
Use your mouth, baby. That's it. That's it.
Yeah, we have a studio. We have a live studio audience tonight. It's gonna be awesome. You gotta provide us with the laugh tracks. Oh man,
Oh, we have a laugh track tonight?
I think we do.
Oh,
We should.
She's sitting over there.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah,
There we go.
yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
there we go.
And who are you, young? Or I guess it doesn't matter. You don't have a mic, so you don't matter.
No.
Just
Yeah, just kidding.
anonymous,
I'm
Cold.
anonymous
talking
studio
to myself.
crowd member.
Everybody, it's not big.
I'm George. You can only see my back. I'm a Leo. I also am a professional moonwalker.
Yeah.
You made the leap. You gone from amateur to pro.
Yeah, dude.
Right.
I got my card in the mail.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Is that an online certification?
Nah. You had to actually go to meet Michael Jackson's children, and they had to watch you.
Blanket.
Yeah, blanket. Me and blanket.
That's another OnlyFans thing.
Blanket.
What, blankets?
Like,
No,
it's got
having Michael
OnlyFans?
Jackson's feet.
Oh. I wonder what if Michael Jackson's feet stayed black.
Yeah, what if it's a region where vitiligo doesn't affect?
That'd be wild. Like,
Nah, but it started on his
permanent
hand.
socks.
I mean,
I have no. I got no input on that one.
Ace,
Oh, yeah, I was
can
gonna
you,
say.
Ace, can
He
you
dropped it.
Nah, I'm just.
Whoa.
Are we still introducing ourselves? I'm so confused.
I don't know.
Yeah, me too.
We're just
Okay.
all over the
we just
place,
skipped over
man.
my man's right here.
That's
He-
right.
yeah,
I'll go quick. I'm Paul. I play guitar for the Punky Brewsters. I sing with them with my boy Phil and Joe. And yeah, I'm digging being here. So thanks for having me. Cool.
Dude, we should make Chris introduce us instead.
Okay, let me
Uh-oh.
introduce you guys.
kinda
We'll see how he does, and then.
Okay.
All right.
And
I'm
then we'll
glad
go
I
from
went
there.
now.
They're known internationally as the cookies and cream of the comedy world. It's
All right, I'll take it from here.
There we
Yeah. So go ahead, Ace. Introduce yourself.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Ace motherfucking Jackson, co-producer of Black and White Comedy with my brother here, Connor Williams, and you know, we tell jokes, make people laugh. I'm about to take over the fucking world.
Well, yeah, I couldn't have said it better myself. I'm Connor Williams, also co-producer of Black and White Comedy Productions, also a Leo. George,
Yeah.
he doesn't care. It's okay.
Yeah,
I think
George
he
is
was
looking
lying.
at some weird shit over there. That's all.
I think he was lying. Get it? No.
What kind
Oh, hey,
kind of
nice.
Facebook dating shit is this where everybody's saying their zodiac sign? What's going on here? I'm kind of weird.
we're putting ourselves out there, man.
He started off with our pants at our ankles already.
I was
so
just
this is
trying
it.
to assimilate,
I'm
man.
sorry, this
I
is
was trying
just
to
kinda-
assimilate. Yeah, Connor Williams, local comedian out of Winchester / Bunker Hill, Winchester, Virginia / Bunker Hill, West Virginia area. But me and Ace do comedy all over via Black and White Comedy Productions.
Nice.
Check us out all over the DMV, Hawk Shack Barbecue in Manassas.
Every motherfucking Wednesday.
And this Saturday we'll be at the Catamount Lounge right here in Front Royal doing a comedy combo, improvised crowd work, stand-up comedy extravaganza.
And this Friday we'll be at Hawk Shack doing a showcase as well.
That's
So,
right.
Yeah, you should check us out.
All over. Taking over the world, like Ace said.
Starting with Manassas, moving to Front Royal, easy territory.
No,
Well, we kind of started in Martinsburg, and we were like,
Yeah,
"Eh."
dead ass.
It doesn't
Yeah,
work in
literally
Martinsburg.
dead ass.
Have you ever done a show at Lust?
Why does that sound like a strip club?
It is.
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
yeah.
it is. They're all single name. Yeah,
Oh.
single name. Lust, legs.
Vixens.
uh,
R.I.P. Vixens.
Evictions are shut down?
Yeah, dude, they shut down a while ago, man. That was like, it was wild too because they were riding that popularity from like Tosh.0.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because they were putting up they had those awesome like road signs and stuff like, come and find like your favorite Pokemon, ask Clapopus or whatever. the
That's
fuck
how
it
long
is.
you can tell it's been since I've been to a strip club that Vixens has been shut down. Damn.
Was
Yeah.
that the one that we went to? Vixens?
It
or-
might have been.
Damn.
They have a
That's a
big
long
ass
time
parking
ago.
lot in the back.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
Bunker Hill.
Vixens,
That's
yeah.
where I'm from.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yep. That's our one staple.
I had some
And
divorce.
what about Charlie Brown's, man?
I don't know. I know
Oh,
I went
that's
to
on
Vixen's
Charlestown,
parking
bro.
lot. It had some divorce dust in my nose.
Can you elaborate on what divorce dust is?
You know goddamn well what divorce dust is. It's cocaine.
I just want you to say it on the mic.
Cocaine.
It's the stuff they put on powdered donuts. I mean,
That's why I can't.
dude, powdered donuts, they're amazing because they let people know that you're fat because there's always a trace left behind. It's like yellow mustard. You know, yellow mustard is the like guerrilla combat warrior of the condiment world. I swear to God, like you put me near, just put me near some yellow mustard. If I'm wearing a white shirt, 100% getting a spot on it. I don't even have to eat it.
I can see that out
Yeah,
of
I
you.
can see that too.
Yeah.
I'm the
Wow.
same way though. No matter what I'm eating, it's like finds its way in my shirt.
See, y'all just be eating glizzies in front of people.
Yeah, man.
Making eye contact.
Heavy eye contact, mouth breathing.
Making sounds.
Fuck that. I'll deep throat one offensively. Just in case. just to put people at ease.
So y'all been how long you guys been gulping glizzies and doing jokes?
First off, I'm never been gulping no glizzy, but we've been
Slanging that shaboing boing.
I thought glizzy was slang for a Glock. And was I?
that
have
is also good, but it changes. We changed up our verbiage every now and
Alright.
then. To throw
Yeah.
people
New-
off.
these
I was
new-
trying
these
to
new
figure out
kids in
where the
there-
mustard came in. Is that that's my mic stand that I keep messing with? That sounds like
Oh, that's what that is.
a sex bed from the 70s.
Hey, you don't
That's
got to
fine.
touch it.
I know I don't have to.
You don't
but
got to
I-
molest it.
I know I don't have to, but I do have to for some reason.
There's a
Like
long
it's
thing in front of us. We kind of got to grab.
I have a nervous twitch when it comes to. Hey man, you made that gay.
Boggling the mic.
You said what was your question, Chris?
How
What
long,
was-
so how long have you guys been doing jokes? How many and how did you guys meet? I know we did a show with you guys before. We did touch on this, but we didn't have video at that point in time. We didn't get Ace's response to the last show on the intro is still my favorite.
What did he say?
No, it was when George lights up the room with with his extravagance. And Ace, he jumped back. Like, we all watched him. He jumped back and was like, oh, my God. And, he looked like he was about to take off.
That's what I did this time.
Well, I think you guys are, everybody's kind of, becoming, I think more and more the guests that are starting to actually do homework before coming on, they're like, that's what's going to happen.
Well, I was anticipating it, but I think that's what, made it more terrifying at first. But
Yeah, so Paul actually has cut his chops in the stand-up comedy world.
Improv.
To
be
be
clear.
okay.
Yeah, to be clear. They're different. They're very, very different, right? Because stand-up, well, depending on how you do it, right? Stand-up, you generally have, you got material, you've got, your set jokes, your rhythm and all that sort of stuff. Where improv, you just go out there. You got nothing except a suggestion or something like that. And you just kind of go with it.
so you're basically acting it out as opposed
Yeah.
to set up and punchline.
Right,
with a joke
exactly.
Style.
You'd get well, first of all, it's done scene-wise, so you got a partner up there, you're actually doing a scene. And then you might ask for a way two people know each other, or give me an object or something like that. You do a scene around it. So, we used to do the show. It was called Free Bread and Wine, and it was we would just sit around like this talking. We just invite someone from the audience up just to talk to us for a little while, and we talked to them for about 10, 15 minutes or whatever it is, and we just do a bunch of scenes based on what they said. And a few people got kind of upset because you don't really do the most flattering version of everybody when you're doing that. But overall, it was actually really, really well done show. That's actually, I met my wife doing improv downtown Manhattan.
Nice.
So,
Cool.
yeah,
Have you ever done improv? Because I know some of the comics in our group also dabble.
Nah.
No?
straight stand up?
Straight stand up and writing comedy skits. That's how I got into it.
Nice.
And you got your drinking show.
Drinking
with
show.
Ace.
Yeah, Ace
What's
got a
the
drinking show. I think it's called Drinking with Ace.
Yeah.
I think it literally.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Tell us about that.
About as hard as coming up with the name Black and White Comedy.
To be honest, I'm surprised that it was not taken before. It was you just Google it and you're like, oh wow. That's
There was
amazing.
one Facebook page that had 3 followers, and they hadn't made a post since the initial,
Right.
profile picture thing. So I was like, I think I can roll with it. So
I was because I tried to tag you guys in my post about
Yeah.
it, but there was another one.
that one
up
always
there
comes
as
up
well.
first for
Yeah,
some reason.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
Okay.
The
Got
less
some
successful black and white comedy.
Glad I didn't put it
sure.
alive.
all
That would have been
The lesser
embarrassing.
of the two black
the
and
lesser
whites.
of the two.
Less black, less white.
But to answer your question though, we've been going on over a year now. About
Yeah.
2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. As far as him and I producing shows together over a
Yeah.
year now. He's been doing comedy way longer, but took me under his wing, and yeah, he's been producing shows, booking awesome comedians along the way, hosting open mic nights, cultivating new comedians
Yeah, man.
like yourself.
Yeah, man. I thank you guys a lot, man. I think we've on many show we've actually we talk about the contribution that you've made, especially out here in the Shenandoah Valley for people that are having the aspirations of being a comedian. Because before you all came to town and did that open mic, there was if any of us were to actually have gone out and do it, we would have had to drive an hour plus, to go someplace. This the incentive to give it a try wasn't there, and the opportunity was not necessarily there. So you guys came out and you did that, and it like opened up. You know, you guys have a bunch. You guys a bunch of bastard children out here. You got
Dude, almost 8. That's probably like 8 to 10.
there we go. Yeah, you got the Paralympic pretty woman Tina Songbird. She came out. You got Rain Man that ate Rain Man, Brian Sargis that you guys kind of broke out. Jay Lewis, Jay, although he's so scared, man. It's so funny because he's like, when he gets on the stage, he actually like does it, but it's like every minute, like you get that dude, he's like
the build up for him.
I know, dude. I'm like,
build
dude,
up.
Just go up there and tell those dick jokes, dude. Come on, man. Like who? I'm trying to think who.
He's great though.
Yeah, there's been.
Don't freaking start crying, Jay.
Well, that's I have a bit about us being like the budget Avengers, like Temu Avengers, and like Jay's like the Incredible Hulk, except for he turns into a giant vagina before going on stage.
Are you and Jay the one that started that knockoff black and white comedy page?
It's a mulatto comedy.
Shit. But yeah, so we that's when we decided we've given back so much to the Front Royal comedy community. It's time to throw it in their face and come back and make it all about me and Ace. No, we've been talking about doing like a correct because we've when we close down the show, it's usually him and I on stage thanking people, and we'll riff with the crowd. And there's been a couple shows where like we've stayed on stage probably way too long as people are like funneling out, and some people are sitting there like, are we not allowed to leave yet, kind of thing. It's like. Yeah, the show's over. Me and him are just up there riffing and having fun. So we've been kind of talking about it and looking for a place to give it a shot and work it out for the first time. So I think it's gonna be
fun.
Yeah, dude, it's a cool little place over at the Catamount, nice and intimate. So looking like it's gonna be fun. You better get there early, y'all, because it might be a little cramped. Might be a little cramped.
It's gonna be awesome.
Yes,
it's gonna be super. Paul, are you guys playing anywhere on Saturday night?
This Saturday night. Oh no, yes, we're in Warrenton on Saturday.
Oh, cool.
We're gonna be at Cast Iron something or other, Cast Iron Brew House or Craft House or something like that. Joe got us the gig not too long ago, so it's
how'd you get that spot?
Our boy Joe Martin. He's relentless with getting gigs. He just like he'll ask anybody. That's
you got a backyard.
Yeah, dude. We'll play it. We'll do it. The money's there. That's it. But yeah, no. Joe got us the gig there, and then we'll be at the Catamount after that.
Y'all gonna be on the second floor?
Yeah, they said upstairs, so I'm assuming that's what that means. Is there something I need to know?
I know, right? This is like very specific.
I know. You're gonna be in the second floor.
He's like,
you're gonna be in the cage. Right?
There's a
no. You good? No, you good, baby. You good, baby. No.
There's a hole. There's a hole in the wall in the third stall.
That's what I'm waiting for. Exactly. That's it.
Shaving the hair.
And I'm saying it'll be just like, do I plug in here? That's how it goes. That's it. No, it's gonna be fun though. I've never been there, so it's gonna be a fun gig.
They got good drinks.
I don't know. I've actually never heard of it. So I'm excited for you guys.
Is it kind of new?
Awesome.
It is.
It's kind of new.
They remodeled.
They remodeled.
Yeah,
okay.
they remodeled. That's what.
Okay, that's what it is. All right.
Passing the old El Paso.
Don't stop on my accord.
No, it's fascinating. Just gotta watch it go down.
Yeah, I saw like a lot of your guys' shows pop up. Like they're gonna be here, they're gonna be here, they're gonna be here.
Yeah, that's what every time.
Like
every time Joe texts like, okay, new show right away. I put it up right away so people know about it and can come on down and kind of check it out.
Nice.
So it's good. Which a lot of bands don't do that for some reason. I don't know why. Like I don't know why you wouldn't just like put your shows up there all the time so people know where you're gonna be.
What kind of music do you guys play?
Mainly punk. But
punk.
Yeah.
Well, Punky Brewster. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, so the original name of the band was Josie and the Pussy Fucks, but we figured a lot of places probably wouldn't book us, so we had to find something else. So Phil came up with the Punky Brewsters, and we were like, well, I guess that works. We were going to change the name lately because we were like, what if they come after us for using the name Punky Brewster? But then we were like, well, fuck them, let them come after us if that's how it's going to be.
They're gonna sue you for
the band formerly known as
formerly known as the Punky Brewsters. That's it. So. But yeah, no, mainly like pop punk, that kind of stuff.
That other name was rad.
This
Josie and the Pussy Fucks, that would have been all right.
So this actually concludes. This gets us all. We've had all three Punky Brewsters on the show now.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
they're like Voltron.
That. Yep, that's
yes, that's right. I am the right foot. That's it, apparently.
Yeah. So you guys playing? So you got that big. You guys are playing on shows Saturday. You guys both just recently did some big shows. Yeah. I mean, Ace, you did one with Tony Woods recently, yeah.
DC Improv,
DC
Tony Woods and
Improv,
Friends.
Nice.
DC Woods and Friends, and then you were on TV.
Yeah, Good Morning Washington.
Yes.
Yeah, ABC 7. Yeah.
On the news.
When they caught the serial streaker.
There's a serial streaker?
Yes, it was Ace Jackson.
Oh.
I show you blush, but nah.
He broke.
Where's
out
the goddamn bill about
He said streaker. He didn't say. He could have said. He could have came up with a nickname or something. Then I would have hit the bell.
Okay.
But nah,
You got all night, Chris.
it's all because of the Hog Shack showcase and the open mic that we do there. So shout out to our man Scott. Shows us a bunch of love. He got the opportunity and he wanted to, promote us as well. So he was unselfish and we was on ABC 7, Good Morning Washington. So I can't complain. So it just means that we doing something right, or we getting televised and shit. So yeah.
And you had a big show out in West Virginia was that the casino?
Yeah, Hollywood
Cool.
Casino. I opened for David Lucas and Hans Kim from
Okay.
Kill Tony.
Right on.
That was
man.
epic. That was epic.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That was black and white, or that was you?
That was a gig that I got by myself.
Nice.
They asked me if I had anybody else I wanted to bring along, and I was like, can't really think of any. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
No, nobody.
Yeah.
Get
No,
back, come on.
We both understand that sometimes,
Yeah,
opening gigs come along where we're both not going to be able to rock side by side. So we're always like patting each other on the back. And, but yeah, no, that was a huge opportunity. And then we landed an opportunity for both of us to open for Gary Owen and
Oh, cool.
David Lucas in Morgantown, which is supposed to be this past weekend. Got moved to next month. So, but yeah, that'll be cool. That's kind of like the progression, I guess, as far as like, the cool shit when it comes to comedy. You know what I mean? You get to open for those people you look up to, and then feature for them, and then eventually, hopefully, be that big headlining act kind of thing. But
But
if that's what you want,
But we're very non-selfish. It's nothing but love and respect. So when he does his shit,
Right.
Nothing but love and respect.
Oh,
When I do my shit,
yeah.
nothing but love and respect. So we know that whatever we do outside of black and white, at the end of the day, is full black and white. It's all about black and white at the end of the day. So
Yeah. That's good stuff.
You guys have anything coming up for the holidays? You got anything? Any shows? Any big shows you want to plug, or anything on the forefront to talk to the fans about?
I mean, this crowd work show is going to be
That's
pretty
gonna be-
big for us
that's gonna be
because
big.
I mean we've been talking about it, like I said, for a long time, and there's not really much of like a set format. You know what I mean?
Right.
There's some stuff we kind of want to touch on as far as like some bits that we've done together before, but a lot of it we kind of want to make, get the crowd involved, do crowd work. That's kind of like what we do a lot of times to have fun. So.
And
Yeah, that's gonna be a blast. And then we got like a Halloween show pretty much right before Halloween down in
at the
Manassas.
Hog Shack. So come out there in your costumes and shit.
Yeah.
Best jokes. Not only the best jokes, but best costume. We get $40. So come out there. I mean, Halloween is on a Thursday. We do the open mic on a Wednesday. So come out there.
Yeah, that'll be for the open mic.
Yeah,
Open mic.
so for you, the open mic, come out there, show some love. Dress up as you would, whatever you want to be.
What are you guys gonna dress up as?
I'm gonna be him. He's gonna be me.
Mm.
Yeah. No, that would be
man.
that'd be lame.
Are you gonna go?
Connie, you
full-
can't go
as
in
black-
blackface, all right?
I was just gonna,
I
yeah,
was just waiting for that. Like, I'm not gonna be the one to say it.
I walked into that. I walked into that
you
one.
really did.
I mean, you could do Ace without doing blackface.
He did at the roast. He did at my fucking roast. He made fun of me. It was good.
I did.
Yeah, he did. But nah.
Yeah.
Should we do some roasts of each other during the crowd work show? I feel like we're nice. We're too nice to each
Yeah,
other. You know what I
yeah.
mean? It's just-
Yeah,
we're always just roasting.
if
other
I gotta
people.
make fun of you, it's gonna. No, you can make fun of me. I just know that I.
What, you think you're gonna end our friendship or something?
No, I'm just
We're
saying,
gonna
I-
witness the end of Black and White tonight. That'll be
is.
it, right?
Nah,
There's
we're
a-
not-
there's
All
gonna be
that love
black
and respect is
or
gonna go
white
down.
comedy.
The rest of the show just turns into me and Ace just blasting each other.
Exactly. Right.
He said he'd slay you. I'm gonna instigate.
Don't
Yo,
instigate.
yo, Connor had his blog where he be talking like shit about how he slay you in a roast battle.
He did roast the fuck out of me.
Yeah,
He did. I was like, God damn, Connor. Normally at the end of the roast, you'd say something good. He ain't say nothing good. He just,
What did he say, like,
walk the fuck off
yeah,
stage.
he
I was
just
like,
like
all right.
flicked you off. Was like, eat one fast.
Well, it was
never liked this
supposed to-
motherfucker anyway.
It was his idea.
Some dick in hell, motherfucker.
I was like, shit, that's how you really feel?
It was
Not only is he ugly, but he's stupid, right?
Nigga said I need prescription windshields. I was like, I was like, yo, this nigga is ridiculous, yo. He diabolical, yo. This is ridiculous. You gotta laugh that hard, all right?
He said he wanted to have a birthday roast, so then I marketed it as such, and pretty much nobody signed up to like go up there and do little quippy roasts of Ace for his birthday. So I pretty much just had to fill the time and make him feel terrible about himself. And then like he said, I really didn't know where to go after that, so I just left him feeling terrible up there. That's pretty much it. I just said he looked like Steve Urkel worked at a vape shop. Oh, did I not say that? Shit, my bad. Oh, that's probably the worst. That's probably the worst thing I said.
Nah, you had a couple. You had a few good zingers. I was like, God dang. All right.
I could probably look back in my notes section, but I'm not gonna. I'll save him for Saturday.
He was ready though. He was geared up and ready to go. He's like, shit, y'all don't want to do this shit. Because everybody else was scared.
It was like the week.
It's a scary thing. I mean, you gotta roast somebody.
They were scared. They were scared. Like, oh, I don't, because my personality sometimes I give off a dickish.
No.
And no, I know myself. I thought. And everybody else was like, no, we're just gonna tell our jokes, and kind of like, no, fuck that.
Well, they had just done the roast of Tom Brady live on Netflix too,
okay.
so I was like,
air, right, okay.
yeah, it was in the air. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry, dude.
No,
I know it's still.
Give a fuck. I
Here it
like
is.
a good joke, as long as it's funny.
Well, that's the key thing, right? I mean, it's like as long as it's funny, that's the main
thing.
That's
all I care about.
Right.
I don't care about comedy.
Well, it's like, remember when you guys set me up and sent me out to that heckler's ball with fucking John. That was like, dude, I thought some of them dudes were gonna get down, dude. Like, I was like, oh shit, man, these motherfuckers are gonna fight outside for real. Like, it was intense. So, like, with that being said, have you guys had any, like, or Paul, when you were doing improv, did you ever have any, like, intense situations with like crowd interaction, or especially being in New York? That was what, in the 90s? Or?
Yeah, I was in New York in the 90s.
Oh,
in
Jesus,
the late
dude.
90s. So there was
shoulder pads and shit. That's tight.
Oh, that was the 80s, right? Oh, no, actually, no, they had shoulder pads in the 90s.
Yeah,
You're right.
shoulder pads were big in the 90s.
The 90s are a blur.
The gay
To me,
90s, dude, when everything was just gay, so it was cool.
I'm trying to think of anything really, really crazy. I mean, improv, it's a little bit. People are really forgiving with improv because they know you're making it up on the spot, right? So if you come out with something and you're like, I mean, there was this one time we were at the show, and one of the guys on stage said this like absolutely horrible thing. One of our guys, like to the point where like afterwards we were like, John, like you can't say that shit. Like,
What did he say?
We're getting to that.
Did he get a Kramer?
What's that?
Did
No,
he pull a Kramer?
No, he didn't pull a Kramer. He didn't. He was like, there's this improv show, this improv game called World's Worst, right? So it's, and then you get an occupation. So it's like, what's the world's worst bartender, right? That kind of thing. So, and one by one, everybody comes up and says, something like, what would the world's worst bartender say? Like, like I jizz if you drink, like that kind of thing. So this guy, he gets up. And we were at the show called Levels, which is a Jewish, what would you call it? Like arts kind of thing out in Long Island. We were doing the show, and he gets up and he goes, "Oh yeah, well the world's worst," and I forgot what it even was. He goes, "Yeah, well that guy was a Jew." Like to silence, like absolute silence in the crowd, and the rest of us are up there. And like the first rule of improv is like whatever the guy says on stage has got to be right? You can't be doing improv with people who are like going to undercut you because, it makes for a shit show. So he comes out and he says this thing and we're just like,
You have to roll with that.
And we like had to roll with it. We were like, oh, good God, that's it. And he just like, oh my God, that's probably the most uncomfortable I've ever been on stage for like a good, because I think for the rest of the show, we could have said anything, but
dang,
he was just like.
That's actually a crazy concept because if you're in stand-up and somebody bombs, that's totally on them, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that guy bombing, it's on everybody.
It's on every one of us. And we're like, right, it's a mark on everybody. Oh my God.
That's funny.
That was brutal.
Unless you're the producers and you book a shitty comic and then they bomb on stage.
Yeah, you're definitely right about that too.
Because then you guys, like, why did you book him? This is your show, right?
Yeah. I mean, people will be, in the audience and someone will just be eating dick and they'll be looking over at us like, what the hell is this, man? You know what I mean?
I will tell you one thing that happened at a show. This was actually one of the first bands I was in. We were playing in Queens. We were playing this club, and we're playing, and I'm kind of going. This guy comes up and kind of wobbles at the front of the stage, right in front of my amp, and he just whips his dick out.
Ooh.
Right there, and he starts pissing all over the stage. Right? I mean, this guy was high as fuck. So I'm playing, right? I'm like, what the fuck? So the drummer takes his tambourine, and he takes it, and he throws it across the stage, hits the motherfucker right in the head, doesn't move.
Damn.
The guy, if only, it would have stopped for Christ's sakes. So we get out, we all just stop the show, we push the guy out, get him out there. But what I forgot to take into account, it was a Christmas show. So I was dressed as an elf, and the drummer was dressed as Santa. So anybody would have walked by would have seen an elf and Santa pummeling the shit out of this guy just before Christmas. And that was one that we just like, oh, man.
He's just like, bah, humbug.
I know, right, exactly. He was like, where's my dick? That's it.
We ain't got no stories like that.
No, man. That was a sick one.
No, we did have a guy pull his dick out almost at the open mic night sign
He tried
out.
to.
Yeah.
What was this at? Was this at?
Yeah.
We were pretty
was
much
this at
just
On
like
Cue?
going. Yeah.
All right. So
this one.
That's
All right.
surprising.
yes, power of derivative. We're gonna figure out who was it that was about to whip it out. I've got a blind guess.
Well, so
Aaron Winfrey.
Wait, was this a guy like doing the act was going to do it?
So
or
we were
somebody in the
going over.
audience?
It was like a comic call where we're like, all right, y'all got so and so minutes.
Right.
Have fun. Don't go too crazy. Blah blah blah. He's like, well, is this too much? And then like unzips his pants, and then like starts to dig in there, and we're like, yeah, probably.
That's too much. That qualifies.
And the
He's next to a
female comedian
comic
next to
probably.
him
Yeah,
is probably
I
is like way too much. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, if she'd have pulled it out, that would have been something.
Yeah.
Yeah, really. I think it would be.
Let's not get the cops called on him tonight, though. Let's let him at least get through the holiday season. But yeah, that was probably about as close as it gets for dick hecklers for us.
Have you ever had? But you've never had anybody just be blatantly rude and like to a point where, like where you've had to be like.
A lot of times,
Well, I've seen you get wild there, so
I just embarrassed the No, it wasn't. You wasn't even there that time. It was. We was doing. I was doing an open mic for a friend out in Warrenton, and
it's okay, dude.
Whatever it is.
George loves to
They've
distract
got
people.
something going on.
yeah, I know
Okay,
they got
that's it.
got some Star
Side
Wars
conversation.
shit.
You need to learn how to like do
They're-
sign language or something.
He's like,
I'll be
dude.
like,
You can just text her. I mean, that's fine.
no.
His
yeah,
phone's over there.
this
never
is like
mind.
the phone. Like this, I keep doing this. Like
You
every
will
single
bring me
time
a
he does that,
snack.
he's like, I'm like,
Peanut butter and chili sandwich.
look at this crazy thing that happened.
Hit the bell. There we go.
Paul, do me a favor and open that door.
Sure
and
thing.
see if there's pizza just sitting down there.
That would
No
be
pizza
cool.
there.
Okay.
I'll check.
Oh man,
You can do that?
Yeah, we
Whoa.
actually we had a show. We
Yeah,
did a
sometimes
show.
they'll just do that because they're scared.
Yeah, so we've had a couple.
Chris is scared that
Why
all the
would they be
pizza.
scared?
Because Chris.
Oh,
So we used to have this. We used to have a bit on the show where I wouldn't say shit. I'd just be on my phone, like bullshitting, sending out links to all my friends and stuff. But then I'd get on Domino's and I can order I have a set order on Domino's that takes me 10 seconds to put out. So I'd send it, and then the people would come to the door and be like, "Oh yeah, come in." And they'd come in like something. We've had like a mix of reactions. We've had everything from mortified. We've had the time that they came up the door and I specifically put on the delivery, like knock on the door and walk in, and they were like, "No," and that's when they left it at the door.
They've seen too many pornos.
All right.
We don't have any money.
nah, this shit look like a sacrifice for real. For real. If you look at the candles on the table, this shit look like a sacrifice.
It should.
I'm scared as fuck.
I told you.
It says
I
live nudes on
I
the
know,
wall.
yeah.
I'm good, man.
There's 5 dudes and Lita, all of us look. I mean, kind of looks like we're on leashes if you just walk in too. So
I did bring my sacrificial knife.
oh boy,
Sacrificial.
circumcision. Yes.
I'm just
Should
kidding.
open
I
the door
don't do
again.
that.
Yeah. Then we
There's
had
always pizza.
I'm
or
not
do they, like,
that
leave
crazy.
anything?
The delivery guy's just standing
Yeah,
there.
right.
the best
do I do?
though to date is the Raul when Raul. Oh, actually, it's a toss up between Raul and the time we got DoorDash and got the Popeyes, and the dude came in and did a dab.
Yeah.
He
God, about that.
He gave him the power, and that's it. That's
he came
He
in.
was quiet. He didn't say shit. He just took the dab and left.
Well, he hung out for a minute actually, and he was just sitting here like watching us, like kind of like, "Yo, this is fucking intense, bro." That was back when Matt was on the show.
Oh, yeah.
And so it was a lot more wild interaction.
No,
but-
the Raul was
So
funny.
then Matt
Raul-
get kicked
And
off.
another thing.
and another- Dude,
Oh
he-
my god, I lost my shit.
He left,
Yeah.
and I guess like he had another thought and came running back up the stairs and opened the door as we're like continuing. He's like, and another thing.
Dude, it was amazing.
This
Yeah.
was the delivery guy.
Yeah, it's a guy we know too.
Get the
so,
fuck
like,
out
of
but it was hilarious. But it was funny to if you know him as a character,
Right.
he's like just very animated and cartoonish. So he's, hey, let me tell you another thing, and you're like, all
He
right.
Kramered his ass at my
Yeah.
apartment.
He certainly did.
Yeah,
That shit was hilarious.
but he did not do Kramer on stage thing. He just Kramered in the door.
In the door.
My brother actually used to live next door to Michael Richards.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was intense. Like I went to my brother's place once, and I get in the elevator, and we're it's high rise in
Yeah.
Manhattan, and we're going up, and as you go up, there's like people are getting off the elevator and getting off the elevator and getting off the elevator, so it just gets to be in this old.
Ace, the charcuterie and wine on the table in there. You can have some. I see you eyeballing.
Get it, Ace.
Can somebody get it for me? I feel
So-
if I can step between a bunch of people.
I would
What would
love.
you
I would
like?
love to enjoy some
Meats and
charcuterie
cheese,
and wine with you,
bread?
dude.
Ooh, yeah, you guys should feed it to each other.
I could. Yeah.
Hey, pause. Hey, we ain't doing that shit. This is, ain't doing that shit. I'm old. I ain't
Peel
doing that.
them before you place them on his mouth. Like,
Oh.
Why you had
She
to
got
say
straight-
it like that?
She got straight sensual, not even
Yeah,
sexual.
she
She's
was
like,
I want to watch.
She's got a
y'all-
plan.
I just
I
wanna
want
see
to
what
watch y'all
happens.
feed each other cheese. What the fuck?
I mean, I've never seen this, so.
as
Yeah,
the
we
sweat
good.
drips betwixt his butt cheeks.
Wait, whoa, hey, yo.
Oh, okay.
Are these
Hey, yo.
I'm gonna check the door again.
are these olives pitted?
We brothers and shit, but we don't do
But-
that shit. I would like some of that tasty red wine if you don't mind sharing. or
Oh,
something.
yeah, yes, I
Appreciate
can.
you.
We're Virginia brothers, not
Is that
West
my own
Virginia
phone
brothers.
ringing?
Is that you? Is that George? Is that the camera phone?
Yes, it is.
That's
The
amazing.
camera's ringing at
The
us.
camera's ringing. No,
Are we getting a live
They're
call
saying-
right
they're
now?
saying-
Maybe that's what it is, right?
They're sending
Coming in
requests.
all the way from Ontario, Canada, ladies and gentlemen. Say hi to Casey. Casey, how are you?
Who was it?
I don't even know. I didn't look at that.
It's a 1-800 number.
No, it was a fucking 571 something.
They wanted
If you
to
were
tell
calling my
about your-
goddamn phone during this show, I will
Yeah.
uppercut you.
They're like, please get the black guy and white guy to feed each other cheese.
I immediately demanded.
Pointing like a motherfucker.
That's you guys. Maybe that's your guys' OnlyFans thing. It's like you guys
He'd take
feed
more
each other
convincing
cheese.
than I would,
I-
dude.
I
I'm
ain't doing that shit.
fucking
I'm-
All I know is I know what's going down at the Catamount on Saturday. That's it. It's gonna be a charcuterie night.
charcuterie night at the
Charcuterie
Catamount.
night.
At the
Dang.
Catamount. That's it, baby.
That's gonna be our next name of our next show.
Charcuterie
Charcuterie Nights
Charcuterie night.
by
Charcuterie
Black and White
comedy.
Comedy.
Who the fuck is charcuterie?
The charcuterie of comedy.
Yo,
That's a girl you dated back in the day, bro.
she got.
Charcuterie.
Wow.
This is my
I
vibe.
only like
I saw her at the combine. She's got a 4.440.
Charcuterie.
I only date Spanish girls. I love Spanish girls. That's my thing. I love Spanish girls.
Only Spanish.
Amen to that.
Thank you so. Thank you.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, there we go. That's
Could I have one of those?
No wonder you got a goddamn drinking show.
Oh
Yeah,
my goodness.
exactly. Just pounds
The
with
pure
it.
joy and excitement of you getting that wine was spectacular.
Bro, I got a whole show called Tranquil with Ace, and we got like fucking like.
Oh, there we go.
Oh shit!
Here it is.
Oh, here we go.
Yo, come on in, bro.
Hey, you are now part of a live podcast. So tell us your name.
Yeah, what's your?
All right, somebody.
Now we're doing a podcast. What's your name, homie?
Justin, welcome to the show, Justin.
Yeah.
Justin is here with
Pizza.
two
On the
large
table.
pies.
Party.
There we go.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ!
party
man,
now.
What's up?
We'll try. Not without the help of you, Justin. Get home safe.
All right.
That was cool.
That was the throwback.
Yeah, that was a good mild interaction. It was good.
Oh, that
he
was for me?
He was interactive. He was
Cheers,
participant,
brother.
And he was not.
We got a
Oh,
switch.
you guys, that was
Oh,
so cute.
dude! Oh, you guys didn't switch hands and
Oh,
that shit.
I see. There's the bell again.
Are you? He's over here collecting like
No.
Venmo
I always
payments and
miss the
shit
hook.
for like bets on how gay we're gonna get with the cheese and wine.
Ain't nobody getting gay over here.
the thing.
I am not pushing for this, dude. Okay, I'm not.
Yeah, you better not push.
I am
That's how you
not
fuck up your
low on
butthole.
funds.
It's not gay. It's
I'm not-
camaraderie.
That's exactly.
I'm
right.
not
I'm
looking
over
for
here
a cash
with
grab.
Kevin,
Thank you, miss. Cheers.
They don't call her
I'm
GHB
welcome.
Lita for nothing. Like, enjoy those
Free
drinks.
ethanol, date rape,
Yeah.
drug.
Yes,
Thank you.
Lita the roofie.
Oh, she probably did roof this shit though.
They call her
I
Lita the
only put a
Roofie.
little bit of.
She looked like she
No, I'm
went to a
just
Diddy
kidding. I
party.
wanted
Just enough to relax you. That's
I
it.
know, I
She's
don't do
the
that.
she's the Bill Cosby of the podcast
Is there
world.
baby oil in this?
Yeah, you wake up in a fucking without your like liver or some shit.
Yeah, that would be more me. That's my style. No diddling.
Christ, Black
Really?
market.
Just selling your organs.
Nah,
She turned you into a nice coffee table piece.
Yeah.
Trying to sell my dick.
Have you guys seen?
Put it in a
see-
box.
do you guys
That was
see
the last
snail, do You guys
guest.
see the snail over here?
Snail?
Yeah, check it. You guys see that? That's one of Lita's creations.
Oh,
What's his
that
name
might be
again? Did you ever come?
Like
It's
dead
Frank
ass?
the pensive snail.
Frank the pensive snail. Show him to the world.
Are you made that?
Yep.
Uh,
Look at his eyeballs. Cracks me up every time.
Did you end up selling that little snake?
Yes, I did.
Oh,
the
very
silly
cool.
snake.
Yeah.
I actually sold half of my stuff again. I made good money again.
Yeah.
And I'm all the way in the back. So like this year, I swear to God, I'm not gonna sleep because I'm the worst. I pay for the deposit the last minute. So this year, the moment they say something about it, I'm getting my table so I can be up on Main Street. Like we're all
Nice.
like the group of
Yeah.
people, because like we get scragglers and they come and like buy stuff. And a lot of the people like they wanted to know where they could like go on my website and get like art if they wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
And I understand, like a lot of my pieces are giant, so nobody wants to walk around with a huge canvas.
Right, for the rest of the day. Like, there
Yeah,
you go.
like,
That's
look
it,
at
right,
my
that's
piece
it,
of
right.
art. So, and like it's Festival East, so
Mm.
people are coming from DC, and a lot of my pieces are giant. That would
Okay.
take the whole space of the
Yeah,
car.
yeah.
So, but I did sell a lot of the small pieces and all of my like freaky jewelry that.
Nice.
So I made good amount of money. I was surprised. I was surprised the first time. The first time I did a wine and craft festival, and it was raining and fucking cold as fuck. I almost destroyed one of my paintings. And there's this really nice gay couple that saw the May Queen, and they're like, you know what? That would look really nice in the office.
Oh
Don't you
yeah,
think?"
leave it to a gay
There
couple.
we go.
And I'm
Fuck
like,
yeah.
yes,
The May
yes,
Queen.
it
There
would.
we go.
Please buy it. And they did. I sold
Nice.
that one. That was $350.
Yes, dude.
Nice.
Like painting that I did. I'd never sold anything like that before.
Yeah.
I usually do it, and it ends up sitting on my wall. And then my husband's like, "There's not enough room anymore. There's no more wall." So yeah, I was glad to get rid of some of that extra stuff that's been sitting in my
Well, it's nice
head.
when someone
Did
buys
you
your
sell?
art
Did
too.
you did you sell the it puts the lotion in the basket?
Oh hell yeah, I did.
Damn!
I sold that one.
I almost wanted that to stay around.
And I sold I'm working on a larger
Cool.
piece for that. Something that will have like hooks on it so that you can actually mount it on your ceiling. So
Yeah, dude.
keep your eyes peeled for that one. But I sold the Shining set
Yeah,
too, the
dude.
3 set. So I was pretty pleased. That one actually went really fast. And
Oh, yeah.
the wild pearl one, the star, the Please I'm a Star.
Yeah.
That sold pretty quickly too.
Yeah, no, there
so
was
I was very, very happy
cool.
with the outcome of that. Despite me being all the way, like, almost at the end of Chester Street. But, it was convenient as fuck because, like, the side road's right there. So we'd have to wait until 6 o'clock to break down. We could just, like, break down. We're like, all right, we're done.
done.
Bye.
Outta here.
Bye, guys.
Oh,
So,
if you guys don't know, Lita makes she makes a multimedia art of oddities style, and so she has her Alone on Loan on Instagram, and Well That's Odd is also on the Instagram if you guys want to check that out. Really cool stuff. If you have a weird friend that needs quirky presents, she's the plug. I've got some cool lead art at my house.
Yeah.
I love my lead art. So she made it for my birthday. She did a painting, and it's to commemorate the scene in RoboCop when the guy gets shot in the dick.
Oh shit!
Hell yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
Shit.
Plug it one more time.
Yeah.
The Instagrams.
Okay.
Well, that is odd. I can actually show my QRG code.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad when people like
Already
my
got
art.
it.
There are people that don't like my art's not
God.
for everybody, and I'm gonna tell you this story because this guy, there was like this like, and when I tell you whitewashed man, you know exactly what a whitewashed man. He kept like walking back and forth, and he had this like.
Did he have the New Balances on?
He had.
Did he have the white New Balances
He
on?
had
That
a
was the
scowl
look.
on his face, like, and I'm like, maybe he just has like that discerning, like, let me like look at,
Mhm.
whatever. There it is. And so like so he did it like
that looks like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles pizza right now. God damn. All right, sorry.
So he came by, like he walked by like 2 or 3 times. I noticed him during the day. Towards the end of the day, when I'm like packing up and get ready to go, like he comes back and he's clutching this like, I want to say 6-month-old baby. And he's like a little bit distant to me, and he says, "You should reconsider what you're going to do with that painting." And I'm like,
"What do you think I'm going to do with this painting?"
Like, I'm like, "What do you like? What'd you say? Excuse me, sorry, pardon me." And he said it again, but this time he got really like up in my face and like aggressive looking, and I'm like, "Oh, we're about to pop off." So he says it again, and then George is like, "What do you mean by that?" And he's like, "You should burn it." And I was like, "You should go to hell, dude."
Exactly.
And it was the first time I debated hitting a man with a child in his arms.
I like that's the reason why I retain composure. But
what painting was?
Let me warn these people that are rude, because like it was the woman who like she was holding herself. Not really a nude painting. It's androgynous. There's no face. There's no nipples. There's no vagina.
It's like a humanoid form.
Yeah, exactly. It was just like this weird shaped woman picture that I did.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
So like he did that, and I was like, man, this guy is underestimating the power of me stabbing him in the fucking throat while he's holding his child. Wow. I don't care.
Some of us have been stabbed before. So
like,
that's PTSD.
Like, George starts.
Are we supposed to laugh at this?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yes.
Look away.
Don't make eye contact. Giggle.
Put the knives away. Right?
George starts doing like the typical like, "Ooh, I'm pissed" dude move, where he like his shoulders start to haunch and he starts walking like high step walking towards the guy, and I'm like, it's not even like, I just made a lot of money, and he waited till the end of the day. And what kind of fucking coward uses their child
wearing a hat that said Chosen on it.
As a human shield.
Yeah, like you didn't want to talk shit.
Yeah,
you didn't have your kid.
I mean, listen. All right, first of all, we in this town, like, you know,
that's why I got 2.
That it's crazy, because if you were to have something that was so aggressively offensive, it would have been nipped in the bud immediately in the day by the officials. Right. They would have come and said to you, "Hey, listen, like, mind scaling it back or turn it down." Number one. Number two, like, I feel that a lot of the evangelical shit that was going on there was far more offensive and intrusive than anything that I saw art-wise. And I'm not just saying this like, and I listen, I believe it or not, I'm a spiritual person, and I believe a lot in stuff, and I'm not going to get into it. But like, no, that's real.
Say nothing racist shit.
Racist shit's all right. That's it. But not
I believe in a black Jesus. What? No, you
everybody knows Jesus was an alien. All right, like, let's touch on my conspiracy, the level of conspiracy theorist I am. But anyways, but like, so that's just like it's like, what a fucking attention grab, like what a virtue signal, like what a horseshit thing. Because I know the painting that you're talking about, and it's really not that aggressive or offensive. No. And so, but the people that were out there being like, "Hey, listen, we set up a stand so we can sell you on our church." I'm like, I get what you're trying to do here. But like, it's if you can sell salvation in 10 minutes to a passerby that's on the way to go get some lemonade, then you got a shitty product, man. Like, I'm fucking sorry, dude. Like,
or whoever's getting it is really fucked.
Oh yeah, right. Like,
good.
Like,
you got a great customer.
That's it. I'm in.
I went to the Festival of Leaves. It was amazing. I got a foot-long corn dog and baptized. It was fantastic.
Yeah, like I wanted to be like, how many people did you convert today, my guy?
Yeah,
like.
Really.
No, but he probably wasn't even converting people because that's too much work. It's just easier to go.
He did have a white hat that said "Chosen," and that's how, like, I knew immediately. It was like, "Oh, you're one of those guys."
You should.
But what you're describing doesn't sound so like.
No,
aren't the Chosen
like
people
I don't even
the
understand.
Jews?
Like
have they seen art?
I was more shocked that he had the actual audacity to do that with his kid in his hand. I'm like, these are the type of people that are supposed to be chosen. Yeah. They would gladly like. I could have been a crazy person. I could have like
Lita, you
pulled out my handgun, shot him in the face. Like,
Lita, you could have gotten him so
close, man.
Like Chosen. You realize that's the Jewish people, right? Like they are this.
Yeah, he was definitely not Jewish.
Apparently, the marketing's not working.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe
like,
he was. Maybe he's like one of a rural Jew.
Because I know eventually, like they hear about our podcast, and I'm sure he'll like eventually like watch it. I have your face fucking etched in my memory.
And your kid's face.
I don't even care about the kid.
Just kidding.
But do know, if I see you out in public, I'm outing you. This guy touched my kid at the playground. Look at this fucking dude. He's a fucking pedophile. So just watch your back, dude. I'm gonna find you. We live in the same town. It's gonna happen, and I know your face now. So, but yeah. That was my wild moment.
And then it happened. The first controversy with their show done out of a little apartment.
I ride for my home at. Yeah, if I see him too. If I see a guy with a Chosen hat on,
it's terrible. Like, just let
people
do what they
want
to. Like, if you don't like the art, just walk by. Like,
dude,
don't let it like.
Yeah, exactly. Please.
He acted like a person that had never been punched in the face.
Yeah, exactly. He
A lot of
did. He
people
did
like
like
that. And it
kind of
shows.
quickly walk away though. Once he saw that you were like, wait a minute.
Well, what did you expect to happen? Right? Was he like, you're gonna go? You know what? You're right.
Like,
you
set
got
the
fucking
gasoline
thing on fire
Yeah.
right there.
He tight cheeked it down Chester Street.
yep, clutching his child.
That's an art heckler. We've had an improv heckler, comedy
Yeah,
heckler,
like, what the
music
heck?
heckler, art heckler.
So wild.
People are just hecklers, man.
And everybody's a
People
critic.
like to cancel shit because they feel it gives them notoriety.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
happened in this town several times. They wanted to take out the library.
Even
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they when Chris had Vinova, they came and protested a picture. Or,
You know, the irony of that is that the woman who painted that picture is like a devout ass Catholic, and so like they came in and they made a big stink, and I mean I just hit them with a little bit of I hit them with some scripture. And then, like, I basically told the kid, I just apologized to the children they brought in there. I said, I'm so sorry that your parents are making you witness this.
Yeah.
I was like, this is terrible. And this little girl started crying. She's like, you're right. I was like, no.
Oh God.
Oh, it was fantastic. I was like,
That's fantastically terrible.
Yo,
yeah.
listen,
at that
man,
moment, one of
true,
those
though.
more you know fucking stars should have gone over the kids' heads.
people need to stop trying to be.
Obviously, you're underestimating my narcissism because, like, the fact that a church organized to come and protest something I was involved with, oh my God, my nipples got hard. I was like, oh, I'm that important. Oh, you guys had a meeting about this?
That is kind of cool.
Now I've got you've just given us a goal, Chris. I mean, we got like, all right, we got next Saturday. We're gonna
Dude.
get
How many churches you got in town? We gotta freaking piss some people off before this comedy combo show.
I ain't pissing off nobody. I just want people to know that, hey, instead of trying to like cancel shit or be offended and shit, learn about some shit instead of trying to be offended.
Yeah.
Like, you can't be upset about fucking art or somebody.
You don't have to like.
Yeah, as long as they keep their dick in their pants.
People want to fucking
Yeah,
act like
that.
they're offended so they can get a tweet, post something, and be like, "Oh, I got all these likes because I'm offended." You're not even offended. You're fake offended. People wake up every fucking day, be like, "Yo, what I'm gonna be fake mad about today?" They don't even give a fuck about the subject or the topic or the people who's really being offended. They just want to act like they are because that's what get them gauges and likes and shit like that. Be really mad about some real shit. Protest some real shit, not some. Oh my God, I saw nipples.
Yeah, protest.
Yeah, exactly.
Protest
Where?
the shittiest election in the history
if
of
that's what you're
mankind.
mad about at today, when you wake up and you got mad because you saw some nipples on a painting, you got a great fucking life.
Amen.
Want
You
me to
got
say
a
it?
great fucking life.
Yeah.
So stop trying to be fake woke and stop trying to cancel people. Everybody growing shit like, yeah, my bad. I'm getting on a tangent.
No.
I hate shit
No,
like
We're
that.
we're on the.
That's what it's supposed to be.
I
This is
hate
what
shit
this
like
is for,
that.
Ace.
I hate when motherfuckers try to tell me that I can't make a joke about a certain topic. Why are you mad about me about making a joke about a topic? Be mad about what I'm talking about and change that.
Yeah.
Because I had this one joke where I made a joke. I was like, "Hey yo, my little nephew went to school and my everybody else is buying him like backpacks and color pencils and shit like that. I bought that nigga a bulletproof vest." Because he had it.
Yeah.
And people got, "Oh, you shouldn't say."
So they got offended by that?
Yeah, they got offended by that. They're like, "You can't say that." I'm like, "I can say what the fuck I want."
It's true though.
But it's
Like,
true
blaze
though.
are
Don't be
fast.
mad.
Wow, that's
Be mad at me that there's
like the fact that I can make that joke is the
Exact-
fucking problem, right?
Exactly.
That's the thing.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
So I hate when people get fake offended about shit like that and try to protest and try to stop somebody else's growth because you ain't doing shit. And you got the time to look at a fucking tweet that I made in 2015, you don't have a fucking life.
Yeah.
You need to do something about yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never
Are
liked
you in
when
the
it-
midst
when
of
it
getting
comes up.
canceled, Days?
I don't give a fuck.
Have you ever had a comedian that got
it's-
canceled? Like, have you brought somebody up there that like you can't bring
we
them
brought up
back?
people
or
that
it's
sucked, but that's
well, that's
those
not
are
canceled,
mine.
right? Well, that's like you saying, like,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
going to cancel the show, right? But
No.
no, that's
No.
good.
I don't think. Well,
It's
actually,
Chris.
what was that dude's name? Kyler. Remember that motherfucker?
Holy shit.
Yeah, that dude. Now
Yeah.
I don't know. That dude was like,
I'm sorry.
That was the again.
You have a needle, maybe a spoon, right? That's it.
He's dropping
Also, I
names and shit.
I love the fact that everybody on the couch has a glass of wine right now. This
Because
is
we're fucking sophisticated.
This is a sophisticated show.
absolutely. This is the most sophisticated show I've ever been on.
We're talking about important shit here, man.
Right. Right.
Actually,
That's why you chose us.
Well, I think that
Chosen. That's us.
The
man.
chosen. It's you.
Motherfucker. That's it.
You nipple hating motherfucker.
Nipple hating. That's gonna be my next album.
Nothing
Nipple
makes-
hating motherfucker.
I like
Nothing
it.
makes me
NHMF.
more-
That's
Nothing
it.
makes me
I
more
feel like
angry
I gotta,
than
like-
areola.
Yeah, I feel like I gotta come up with like a way worse painting, but I also want to keep doing this.
just
Like,
do
I don't
some-
want them to.
You should
not
have one
say
that you
no.
can set on fire. Like you don't care. So somebody says like, "All right, fine, that's it." I just douse it and just fucking do it.
It's
God
already
wanted
got
me to
like
do
lighter
it.
fluid kind of
So
soaked.
like, I'll do it.
Yes, I painted.
Oh, I mean, I have that, but I didn't bring it to the festival because it's a family friend. Like, I was thinking about, because I do have I have a painting that represents suicide, and then I have one that's straight up vagina with a spider crawling out of it.
Vagina.
And I thought like maybe I
Spider
should bring them and
vagina.
just like put like, you know, the brown paper over it and just like a warning,
right.
like not for,
Yeah.
you know, but I,
So people can make their own decision.
whether they want to see it or not.
Sure.
But I decided not to do that because like
See, that's good.
because
good on you.
like
So
there's
pretty
a place you can do it and there's a
Yeah.
place that's a family friendly.
Yeah, if it's a family friendly thing. You know the
And that's
Yeah.
good on you because you know what the other obnoxious thing is? Like, I am against censorship, but I'm also like sometimes know your audience.
Know your
It's
audience.
like
Absolutely.
you do not being super abrasive is not. It's no like in the 80s and 90s, like shit was like cool. Like when you were that like whoa that really edgy abrasive person, but now it's like all right, dude, we've gotten past that.
Right.
We're now adults, or I guess not really. I think this
is not the best
I think
example.
I think we are actually our generation is fantastic because we're about to take the driver's seat and like we haven't even figured out how to like really grow up yet.
Mm.
It's it's amazing. I mean,
Some jokes just aren't funny.
Well, there is that.
Yeah.
There is that.
Some-
I think that's a real thing.
Some shit just ain't funny.
It's all about intent.
I mean,
a lot of it's
yeah.
intent
I think
too.
in
Like
context. I think there's context. I think there's ways.
Context.
I think any subject can be funny. However, it's also you can't just it has to be contoured and navigated
exactly
very carefully.
And if it's not funny, you can always do it in a way where it's like storytelling. So
Yeah.
if it's not funny, you just told a good story.
Storytelling behind some of these jokes.
Oh, is that they're just bad jokes?
They're like, you know what? I just want to be up here, and I just want to. Their whole goal is I want to get up here. I want to offend people. I'm gonna be edgy, and it's like, nah, you're a fucking pedophile with a microphone.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like they
I'm
say
bad.
they see professionals, take risks with these
right.
craftful jokes that
But they're crafty.
Exactly.
That's the thing. Like they
Exactly.
know, and they're making a point generally.
But they think they can talk about the same stuff and
Right.
still make it funny, and
Yeah.
it's just
No.
you got to learn.
No.
You got to learn.
You
That's
gotta learn
really
it's a craft. You
Anthony
have to study it.
Jeselnik, dude, that motherfucker is shit. That dude's just funny as hell. He does. He takes it to he takes it to the outer edge. You're almost over the limit, and then you're like, all right, I guess.
Bring
it's
it back.
all right.
I mean,
Yeah.
you got Daniel Slosh, Patrick O'Neal, and you got people who can take some edgy shit. But like I said, I hate when people they see that and they don't understand the art behind it.
Yep, that's right. That's right.
dad jokes all the way, man. Dad jokes all the way.
Dad jokes are underrated. I mean,
Dad jokes aren't they have a niche. But anyway, I just say when people
Dad
try
dick jokes though. That's really the creme de
There's
la creme.
dad dick jokes. That's
apparently,
a thing?
we're going to come up with some tonight. So.
Okay, I need to hear this. I have a dad joke for you guys.
All right, let's
All right,
hear
let's
it.
hear it.
So,
Okay, good.
What kind of pants does a psychic wear?
Wait, what?
What
Kind of
kind of
pants?
pants does a psychic wear?
Can I guess, or do you want me to set you up for the punchline?
I mean, set me up.
I don't know. What
What?
kind of pants does a psychic wear?
Paranormal pants.
Paranormal pants.
I know who told you that joke.
Dang.
I know who told you.
All right, I
that
take it back. They're not.
The
they're not
Wriggler.
underrated.
I thought
The
it had-
Wriggler told you that.
No, actually, I told that joke.
I was gonna
So,
say-
Ooh,
yeah.
the Wriggler took credit for it.
Yeah.
I was gonna
Probably.
say.
Well, that's bad when somebody takes credit for your joke.
Yeah, I
That's
told him that joke the other day, and he was like, "That's hilarious," and he done stole it.
Oh man, I feel.
He
duped.
done stole
I feel
You
betrayed.
stole my joke.
You can let them steal that one.
Yeah, it's a good one.
I feel
I like it.
You know what the other?
Paranormal.
You know what the other pair? You know what the other kind of pants that the psychic
You
had?
can have that one.
Yeah.
What's that?
See through.
Yes, that's
What
good.
you say, Connor?
The other pair that
the pair, like the
psychic,
you
he gets see through
See-through.
because he's
Just not getting that.
I
joke.
get it.
it's
I
mind, mind reading joke, I guess. I don't. Didn't mean to step
Ha.
on your toes there.
That's-
Sorry.
no, it's
Back to
funny.
the
That's where I thought you
Back
were
to the
going with
feet.
it.
We're
That's
kind
it.
of a good
That kind
team.
of thing.
I like it.
Okay.
Maybe you should. Maybe you should do the comedy combo show with me on Saturday.
Oh shit! No, like I can't speak in front of people.
I like the fact that you looked right at Please don't kill me about
I would.
I just wanted to make sure he was
ruin
still paying
Right.
attention.
He's like,
I'm
wait a
paying-
minute.
I'm paying.
Wait a
dividends
minute.
on it.
right. Just wait till we're
I heard
roasting your
see
fucking
through and
ass.
paranormal pants. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Shh. God,
There's
what
more where that came from.
Oh, man.
Boodoo.
There we go.
I swear to God, you just want to hit the fucking bell. You just
You
wanna
did.
hit
I
the
took it
bell.
over, dude.
That's
some Bell envy there. I mean, that's
that's what y'all do. You just take shit over. God damn it.
I'm gonna play the
Hey
game.
man,
That's Columbus Day was yesterday. We had to take something back. You know?
That's not not a holiday anymore.
Oh, yeah, Indigenous Peoples Days.
Thank you.
Although there are places that like still hold on to that shit hard.
Oh, they got
Columbus,
upset.
Ohio.
I had
Yeah, isn't like Italian
Ohio,
places?
I had the
I'm
day
sorry,
off
it's
of work,
Indigenous
dude.
Peoples Ohio now. That's
Only
it.
white people can only white people can find some shit that's already been found. All right. What the fuck?
Oh, my keys. Look at
Yeah.
that. Oh, it's a continent. Holy shit. Look at that. I was
shit.
just picking up my hat, and the next thing I know is all these Indians. Holy shit.
And they're making a fucking movie about it on Disney called Pocahontas. Where's
Yeah, right, exactly.
Pocahontas.
shit?
Pocahontas.
You know, she was only like 13 when that.
Yeah, he
was
a
like-
dirty
Oh,
bastard.
man.
Yeah.
But I bet you he was only
There's
like
a lot we
19 or
don't
some
know.
No,
shit.
no, he was definitely like 27. He was. I'm pretty sure John Smith was old as shit.
27 old as shit.
Well,
Yeah, he
well,
had like
like
3 years to
fucking
live.
13-year-old.
Well, I think like anybody kind of.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm just saying.
doesn't kind of,
But
At 27 though, he had like 3 years to live, dude. He was old.
that was like Logan's run shit.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah,
Child abuse.
He's a broken
Yeah.
fucking ankle away from leg, being like we gotta leave him behind.
Yeah. Scratch his elbow. Got tetanus.
Nigga,
You
did
drank
make
the
a
bad
fortune?
water, didn't you?
Nigga, did you make a fortune cookie?
No, this is a charcuterie.
Charcuterie. That is right. A fortune cookie. A
even got
French
a
fortune
TV
cookie.
We're upper crust podcast here. We red wine and charcuterie.
Charcuterie and red wine, man. These guys are fucking serious, man. They don't fuck around. That's it. It's the real shit here,
We
man.
got a guy from New York.
From New York.
We
That's
got
it.
we
That's
got
what we do.
lovely.
Say
We
colder
have
in the
lovely
water.
ladies.
What's that?
Colder in the
We have
water.
Cold in the water.
Black
Yeah.
people,
Cold
half
in the water.
black people,
That's it.
white people.
Everybody loves a good black joke.
Oh
No
man,
matter
that's it.
what.
They're bigger. That's it.
It's my specialty.
So you grew up in New York?
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ever? Sorry.
I was born in Brooklyn, raised in Queens.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Did you ever see any cool comedy while you were living?
Oh
in
yeah,
New York?
yeah. New York. Actually, I saw was it Ray Romano when he was just starting out,
Oh,
like
shit.
way back then.
That's y'all's
Back when
friggin'
people just liked him.
What
Jackson
you mean,
P-
y'all's?
New Yorkers.
New York is what he means. Yeah.
It was a generalization.
The whites.
Yes, exactly.
Hey,
we white
you
folks-
made one. I thought I could make one. I don't know.
It's my privilege.
No, but he was. I mean, he had us. I mean, I saw him at Comedy Cellar down in McDougal. That's
pretty cool.
That's where we used to go. We used to go there every other night because it was one of the few places that would just let us in underage. Right?
Oh,
they would.
yeah.
They wouldn't serve us booze, but they would just let us watch the show.
Still cool.
That was it. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I saw him.
They were a good establishment. They know they just loved comedy. They did not sell them
They know.
booze.
Yeah,
That
they
was
were just
back in the day.
Back in the day, as before all this crazy shit. So yeah, no, it's some really good comedy down there. And then just a lot of people that never made it, but that were just so.
That was kind of
funny.
a diss.
People will say
A
the
lot of
same
the
thing
people
about us one day.
No,
No, fuck
no.
they will.
Fuck
They're gonna
that.
be like, shit. We was
Well, I mean, you guys are already on TV. I mean, you guys,
Yeah.
True.
You've already done
they're gonna be like, yo,
7. That's
we
it.
was in Ace and Connor in a hotel room.
I was not fucking there, man.
Right.
I was
I'm gonna be
not
telling this story.
there.
Like there was a dog in the other room, some charcuterie over here, and then a whole bunch of pizza coming with this guy in the right.
Exactly.
Thank God there's a video version of this podcast, or my wife would
Everybody
be
starts spilling their
pissed.
keys, and then next thing you know, everybody. He's the only one that got that shit.
Some guy
Oh
named
my
Jerry
God.
came in the room with
I'm with you.
pizza.
I'm on the way. I'm good with that.
God, man.
No, but that's the best thing. I mean, it's funny because I didn't really take it seriously when I lived there, obviously, because one of the things about New York is you can do anything at any time, right? I mean, I remember when my old roommate came back from Korea. He wanted to get Korean food sometime. It was like midnight. I was like, oh, yeah, I know we can go. So we got some. And he was funny because he was like, you can't get Korean food at 2 a.m. in Korea.
Right.
But like here, you can just do it at any point. So we saw a lot of really, really, really good stuff. But actually, surprisingly, the community, though, I find here is a lot more welcoming than it is up in Yeah.
Just in like the kind of Shenandoah Valley area.
Yeah. I mean, like when we play around, right? I mean, okay, Ace. Well, there are good people here.
Yeah, it's surprising. Isn't
No,
it?
I mean, but the vibe here is very different. Like, you get like you do a set, you kill it up in New York, and people like, yeah, all right, yeah, good set, man. But when people down here are just like, or maybe I'm just fucking stupid because I'm from up north and I don't realize that they're like completely dissing me, and I have no idea that it's happening. But they'll be like, no, that was a really, really good stuff. I like what you did here. I like what you did there.
Yeah,
and
no,
then,
I feel like
I know 27 people that hate Connor right now because we did business together.
27?
27 that hate Connor right now because we did business
Did you
together.
write their
yeah,
names
so,
down?
I mean,
you're
do you have a
like,
hit list?
One.
So okay.
I'm like,
no,
Mr.
this is fascinating,
Burns,
right?
bro.
So I'm not even thinking about. I mean, no, I'm a white guy. I'm like, yeah, okay, whoever I work with, I'm fine. But so simply because you guys have black and white, they're just like
Elaborate.
off. Yeah, I mean, is that what you're saying?
Want me to say it?
Yeah, dude, I find this
say
hilarious.
it.
I think this is
Here it
hilarious.
is. I didn't even think about this shit. So this is like ignorance on my part. This is fantastic. Yeah.
Only reason people hate on Connor is not because he's white. It's just because because like I said, like he said, yo, Chris is a dick. Yo.
Right.
Not because he's white.
Not because he's white. Because he smells. Because he farts. Because he has no spleen. Right.
Nah, I'm gonna say
Because
it.
he can't jump.
Say it. You've been saying I want to say it.
Because like I said, I've been doing comedy a little bit longer than Connor.
A lot longer.
Okay.
He's being modest.
Okay.
But
Don't be modest. Be honest.
Okay, I've been doing comedy for a lot longer than Connor, and I met him at a show in West Virginia, and he hit me up, and he had a good like business plan and shit like that.
Yeah.
I was already producing shows and shit like that, and there were certain people that thought that if I was gonna work with anybody, it would be them.
Oh, so it's a status thing.
Yeah, and they was like, "Oh, you gonna work with him?
Work with him?
You're like, what does he know?
And
Kind
I
of
was
thing.
like,
so that's what. Okay,
Right.
I feel better now.
It wasn't a race.
I was like,
these are
we've been
other
talking about racism the whole night. I'm like,
working
oh
with
shit,
him?
here we go.
No.
These were other honkies. These were not.
Other honkies,
No,
right?
there was
Exactly.
some. Never mind. There was some niggas in there too. I gotta look at you when I say that word. I like that.
Clear.
Here we go. He's clear.
Gotta look at.
I just got it.
But yeah, there was.
So it's just because like, oh, you should be working with him. You should be working with me.
Yeah, exactly.
That kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
He even fucked that. But I'd be like, such and such don't fuck with me. I'm like,
Wow. Okay. I guess maybe the music scene's just different. I don't know. I mean, because we'll play in each other's bands, and like Phil's in our band. He's in another band too,
And he's a ginger.
no, they're just.
and he's a what?
Ginger.
I thought you said he's
I
a
thought
teacher.
you said something totally. I was like, hey, yo, we don't.
Back to race now.
Back to race. Here we go.
Jesus.
That's it. That's
He
it.
was-
That's it. I'm bringing it down. I'm bringing it down to that level. That's all.
No, I mean,
But that's fascinating, right? That it was just like, so you should be working with me, and like, do they boycott your shows and stuff like that? I mean, what did they do?
One motherfucker, I'm not gonna lie. He came
want
to
you
one
to
of the open mics, didn't perform. I offered him to perform.
Right.
He just watched the whole time. And then just left. Like just fucking left.
Taking notes.
I'm like, you're not gonna perform?
Like that's the best he got.
Yeah, then I had- then I
I'm
had
gonna
one-
glare at him. That's gonna show him.
Then I had one little guy, he goes like, "Oh, I see you doing shows with Con." I'm like, "We're not doing shows like we're working together."
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh, I thought that was gonna be us." I was like,
Why?
"Who the fuck told you that?"
Right.
I got mad because I felt like I was no offense. I felt like I was talking to a female.
Yeah.
Right.
I was
Yeah,
like-
no, right.
I'm like, nah. I'm like,
Yeah.
nah.
No,
And then
right.
next thing you know,
It's
I'm like, yo,
business.
what are you doing? What shows are you?
Right.
I'm like, if there's gonna be a partnership, I need to see you got some work ethic.
Yeah. That's
Well,
right.
I'm doing shows. You know me. You book me. Yeah, I book you.
Right. Exactly.
Who the fuck else is booking
Right,
you?
right.
Connor doing shows. He's already out. I'm like,
Yeah.
So it was just.
Wow.
He got more of the shit than I did, but he's not telling. But he got way more of the shit than I did. But this motherfuckers came at me sideways.
yeah. I mean,
It just sounds like envy.
Yeah, that's what it sounds
It is,
like. Yeah,
definitely
it's
is.
it's totally that.
There's a lot of envy in
But-
comedy.
part of the
Yeah.
reason.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Part of the reason why we work so well together and why we have so much fun together and produce such good shows is because it just kind of happened organically. Like
Right.
it wasn't forced. Like, hey Ace, like do you want to work together? I got this, you got this kind of deal. or like, hey Ace, you don't want to work with this guy, like you should work with me, kind of thing. We shared similar interests. He would bounce ideas off of me. I'd bounce ideas off of him. Yeah. He's insinuating that he's out of wine awkwardly.
There's not a lot of insinuation. I think it's just kind of an outright. Like,
so is everyone.
Garçon.
So fair warning, the only thing that I have left is bouillonné, and it's really like tart.
He's like, that sounds fancy.
Okay. Not a lot
can't
of
say
people
that back.
like,
Give it to me.
I like that one, so I don't know.
I really like the one you gave us. I'm picky when it comes to wine, but that's pretty solid.
That's our most fine of the Mogan David vintage.
It came from the top shelf of the Aldi.
Top shelf of the Aldi. That's how you know you're in Front Royal. That's
I got her cracking up, y'all. I'm on my shit, baby. No days off. No,
no. It just
right.
You okay? Yeah, we just started working together. He's getting emotional. It's okay.
I mean, George is
I'm monitoring messages.
George is like, this is a beautiful story, man.
What's popping on the message?
Somebody is gonna DM me. Brian.
Oh, we're taking
Brian Sampson. I don't know who you are, Brian Sampson.
Brian Sampson.
Don't you?
Springfield, Ohio, ladies and gentlemen.
Are you trying to get into my DMs?
Send a dick
Yo,
pic.
people still do that?
Yeah.
If he's gonna send a dick pic, he's got to put googly eyes on it.
Nah,
dress it up a little bit. Put like a little cowboy hat.
We want cowboy names.
Yeah. No.
Oh.
Hey, that ain't my daughter.
That's Lita's daughter.
Yeah.
No,
that's my baby girl. Different daddy.
Yeah, you're brave over there, man.
No.
It's confusing.
There we go.
I still don't know the dynamic. I just know y'all are daughters. I don't know the dynamics. I'm just out here.
Nobody's judging.
I'm drinking some wine, looking at this Thriller poster, and I'm just chilling.
I lost touch of the conversation like 2 minutes ago when I hit that last toke of weed, man.
Oh my goodness!
I said when I took that last sip
you so crazy.
Of
vino.
Yes, the fun.
Hey, Chris, what shows you got coming up this week?
Well, I'm going to be at the show. These guys.
You're going to be on the
moderately handsome. It's going to be October 19th at the Catamount Lounge, 124 East Main Street, in Front Royal.
Shit.
I will be opening up, and then I'll be opening it up for my homies Ace and Connor over here. It's gonna be super fun. I'm excited about it. I think we're gonna have it's gonna be a really fun set because it's home field for me, and I'll be able to I think I got some cool stuff because I got some zingers for some people, and then I'm excited to see you guys do your thing because it's great to have introduce some new blood into the arena.
Has there been comedy there before? It's a fairly new establishment, right?
We've not done it. We have not done. This is gonna be the first comedy centric event. Everything we do, all other comedy that's been through has been open mic.
Right.
We actually had, it was a couple weeks ago. Ace, you were there. There was dude, we had a pretty big comic turnout. Aaron was there.
Oh well, no, Aaron was there the week before.
The week
Shout
before,
out to Aaron Coyne.
Yeah, Aaron Coyne and
love Aaron Coyne. She's gonna be at the Hog Shack Barbecue Showcase this
formerly
Friday.
known as K Squizzy Karan Singh.
He could come back to K Squizzy. It's not off the table just yet.
Well, his Facebook name says it twice.
Well, listen, man.
That's what gets confusing.
Our boys, he's coming up with what it's gonna work, and I think it's gonna work. That dude's funny as fuck, man. I love that.
Yo, K Squizzy's funny as shit. That's my nigga.
Yeah, Karen's a good dude, man. I like that man. Who else is there that's I think that we all like. I mean, there's all the Helltown comics we've named off earlier.
Yeah. It was a fun night.
It was a super fun night, man. Ryan Daniels, the magician, he was there. He did, he did some
magician.
The magician.
That nigga don't do no magic.
Really? Oh man, dude, he did some pretty cool tricks.
What kind of
Why
kind of
the
stuff?
fuck did he do our show and did I do no one magic trick?
He put magician on the sign up form, and then his first line goes, "I'm a comedy magician, but I don't have any tricks for you guys tonight." I said, "You asshole! You!"
Wait. So he.
I wanted magic. No, I'm not really mad, but I wanted magic.
I'm mad as fuck. So he's doing magic at other shows, but not ours.
Now I'm mad.
I'm gonna make that nigga disappear. I'm gonna show you a magic trick.
That's right. Back to the stabbing.
He gonna disappear.
I think
I got a great stab story. It's hilarious.
I think he doesn't do magic with his comedy shows because he thinks that it has to be comedy. I think he thinks maybe he might be overstepping.
Well, then don't say the magician. That's like me saying the ace, the gymnastics, and then I get on stage, I don't do any fucking backflips.
That sucks.
Fair enough.
Exactly. That's why
I would like to see you try it. That would be a fun.
We're gonna check our bank accounts in like 2 weeks. He's gonna be like, haha.
I've done it.
Surprise.
My OnlyFans is paying.
What's your tag, bruh?
What?
Your
Oh,
OnlyFans.
I thought you were talking to Kenworthy. I'm like, oh, he's talking to you.
Everybody already knows mine.
What's your hot take on OnlyFans? Is that what you asked?
No, I thought he said he had an OnlyFans.
Oh, what's his take?
Because we were talking about the feet earlier, and that's
yeah. Like, what's your inventive name? Is
I'm
it like,
married, so I
peep these toes.
I'm out of the game.
If you found out she had OnlyFans, what would you do?
If I found out she had OnlyFans, I'd wonder why our bank account isn't bigger.
This is all the money we making.
Right, exactly. Are you kidding me? Right,
I think I would do mine as Jay Letos.
Jay Letos.
Yeah.
I think mine would be Foot Locker.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all niggas got.
I thought that was gonna. That sounded better in my
We're
head.
coming
I'm
up with
sorry.
what our foot OnlyFans.
Oh, this is foot only.
Yeah,
Mine
mine
was
is mine.
OnlyFans. Oh, he was asking OnlyFans. I said, oh, foot only.
I said, what would you do if your snip?
What would
found
you
out
do
your
if you
snip
did
had
a
an
couple was right?
OnlyFans?
What would
I think
yours
that's
be?
the only part of my
I think
body
it
that
was-
has a chance.
Oh, I got one. Meats and feets.
Right. Me too, feet. I didn't realize we were still on the feet.
Y'all, these motherfuckers really like feet. Yo,
I was gonna say, holy shit.
these motherfuckers like.
I was just keeping the theme.
Y'all be sucking toes and
Here's
shit out
here's
here.
one
We
for
were raised
keeping the
on
theme.
Nickelodeon,
Right.
motherfucker.
Charcuterie.
Charcuterie, nice. There we go.
That's a good one.
Y'all really got a foot fetish.
I was gonna
We
say
were
right
raised
back.
on Nickelodeon, my man. You know?
That does not mean that's not okay for y'all to be liking feet
Well,
and be sucking heels.
it wasn't our fault. It was subliminally being suggested
Yeah,
to us, man. We were just pubescent kids watching Clarissa Explains It All and having feet thrown in our face. It was fucking crazy.
He doesn't even know about Closest Springs at all.
Man, she gave me.
Why'd you
Melissa
assume
Joan
that?
Hart,
Because
Melissa
of
Joan
y'all.
Hart gave
Because
me my
I
first,
probably
my
do,
first
but
chub,
I don't know
dude.
why you assume that.
She was what was her name? Melissa Joan Hart.
Yeah, Melissa Joan Hart. AKA
What is this?
Clarissa.
How does this?
Was she in
How does
Bewitched?
this relate to the feet? Then?
Yes.
That's what okay.
Oh shit!
Remake,
Okay.
Is that? Are you serious? I was being sarcastic.
Pretty sure she
Wow,
was
he's
that.
just he does.
Not
He just
Bewitched.
making up shit.
It was that other
Oh, no,
witch.
the Sabrina the Teenage
Yeah,
Witch.
Sabrina the Teenage
Oh,
Witch.
That was a good one too.
Bewitched was.
I have a lot of random shit
Hey,
archived
hey,
in my
hey,
long-term
Nickelodeon was
memory.
tight though,
Now,
man.
who was your childhood crush though? For everybody, who was your childhood crush?
Melissa Joan Hart, dude.
You ever seen the show Lost?
Yeah,
That one chick that
That Asian
never
guy.
got found.
I'm sorry. He distracted me with his dumbass answer.
That was a
You know
terrible.
that little Asian guy?
That was a terrible.
Nigga said Jet Li.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, I like the chick from the show Lost. That was my childhood crush. That's probably about it.
Ooh, you know
the one with the on the island.
Yeah, from the plane.
They were all on.
They
You
were-
know what?
they were
Let's
all
get-
on the
Let's
plane.
get a female response.
I've never watched one episode of Lost.
The first,
Not
what started
one.
off, I thought really,
It's kinda-
really
It started
good.
off really good.
Started off- and then it just
went
fell
down
apart. At a
real
certain point, it was
quick.
like, "Fuck this."
Yeah.
You just got to
Stay
increase your
lost.
weed intake.
If you
like,
just
every-
watch the
that's what
scene
it
where they're
is.
on the beach, it's awesome because these people are like running around like people are screaming. All of a sudden, the engine will blow up, and the dude just like ah. It's like
No,
watching a Godzilla film for like
Yeah.
2 minutes.
But
And
for a
then-
while, they would really fuck with your head on Lost too,
Yeah.
because you think they're on this island.
Oh, yeah,
but
when
then
they
the next
show
thing you know,
mother-
you see this guy in this bunker, and then like this other guy could. It was
And there's a
it was
monster
trip.
eating
It's a
people.
monster eating. Yeah,
It definitely seemed like somebody was really high when they wrote. They're like, "Yo, put polar
She's never
bears
seen
on
an
the
episode
island."
either.
I've never seen an episode.
They had
Can you-
polar bears
Oh,
on that
it's-
joke?
There was
Yeah.
polar bears on the island.
Was
There
there
were
a polar bear?
fucking polar bears.
Yeah, yeah.
There was no
Polar
fucking.
bears.
All the while, I'm in
They
love
got
with the main
lying like
female
that.
character.
Oh, shit, she's gone. She's lost.
This is what I thought my future would
There was
consist
no polar
of.
bears on Lost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, at a certain point, the
I
show-
Who was your
still wanna watch
childhood?
it.
My childhood crush? Shit. Maybe because I started early. You know that clown girl with the nose.
Started
and
early.
She told the time by doing the splits.
No, but that's way back. You like,
You know what I'm talking about?
I'm thinking it's a dream.
Was that on Vine?
Pippi Longstocking.
Yeah! Oh, I knew I fucked with you. Hey, yo, nah.
Pippi
yo,
Longstocking and shit.
Oh, she can tell the time like that.
Yeah,
It's like
and
it's
she
6
would do
o'clock.
like-
There you
And
go.
she be doing the splits. I'm like, yeah, I'm like, damn. That little nose.
It's the nose. Not the
It
fact
was
that
the nose and the
like
leg.
this, right? It's like, I can get that anywhere, man.
I'm like, yo, it's 6 o'clock.
There we go. Show me at 2:30.
Yeah, yo, tell me y'all wouldn't like that. Tell me it's 9:15, baby. She just, come on now.
She got them
Leg goes like-
Raggedy Andy legs.
Nah, she's still bad to this day.
I would have said probably Alyssa Milano.
Ooh,
Oh, yeah.
Okay, wow.
Commando was
Wow.
the straight shit.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
my second
Best
one- my
fucking
second one,
Schwarzenegger
you
movie
know,
ever.
only you gonna believe this was
Come on.
Thelma from Good Times.
I believe it.
TV Land.
I thought you were about to say
She got a
Scooby-Doo,
fat ass
bro.
on her. Thelma got a
Yeah.
fat ass.
She got a donkey.
From Scooby Doo.
No, that's Velma.
Oh shit!
And she ain't into dudes.
This nigga fucking cartoons.
Connor,
What about Daphne?
No, we were all. Every one of us was hot for Daphne. That's
yeah,
fine.
you ain't got a chance with Velma.
That's it.
Wrong
Fucking
team,
cartoons.
Velma.
Goddamn.
I mean, if you shaved and like hid your Adam's apple, you maybe could blend in.
Dude, she had bad vision. It wouldn't matter.
That's why. Just take her
Jessica
glasses.
Rabbit.
Oh, okay.
It's just a big clit.
Oh, Lola
Jessica
Bunny? Lola
Rabbit.
Bunny from Space Jam? If I had to pick one.
Now I got people
No,
like
lots of those Bug Bunny channels. No.
people openly admitting their animated crushes now.
It's
It's
Jessica
a very
Rabbit,
welcoming
dude.
place to be, man.
Jessica Rabbit all
Jessica
day,
Rabbit.
man. If you get the laser disc of,
Nah, she
of
was a
Roger
slut,
Rabbit,
though.
Really?
Yeah,
What about
she
the
was a
chick from
slut.
Wild? What was that? Wild World or?
Cool World.
Oh, Cool World.
World.
It was
Yeah,
Kim
Cool World,
Basinger,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, Kim
Okay,
Basinger,
right.
but not Roger.
But no.
No, Jessica Rabbit all day.
I don't know. There's
Lola
that
Bunny,
scene
bro.
where she's like,
Lola Bunny.
There's a scene on the day when you get the if you get the laser disc, there's a frame that you can stop it on, and like
Oh,
it shows.
yeah,
Yeah, it
she
shows
in
that
the
she's
bestiality.
flashing beef.
She not real bestiality.
Oh man.
So you know
Oh,
those guys.
Donald.
animated.
Oh, what was it? Howard the Duck. Oh my god.
Howard the.
Oh,
Oh, man,
yeah,
I
no,
haven't
that
seen
was
movie
just odd.
forever.
Yeah.
Howard the.
If you had a Willy's, that's it. Yeah.
I'm more of a Darkwing Duck guy.
Yeah, right.
Why you gotta take it there to a
Well,
sad
Howard the
dark
Duck.
note?
Howard the Duck was awesome because he bangs the chick. Like there's definitely bestiality in that movie. Howard the Duck. Remember he takes.
Oh
that-
yeah,
Yeah.
He gets
Yeah.
Back
That
to the
was-
Future mom.
That's right, Leah Thompson.
Yeah,
That's right.
dude. Next thing.
Horniest
Next thing you-
motherfucker alive though is Johnny
I know,
Bravo.
and yeah, they definitely had the fucking duck lady with the duck titties. getting
Yeah, at the
washed.
beginning. Yeah, that's dude. So good.
You said duck titties.
Yeah, they got duck titties.
I'm gonna watch that when I get. I have it on.
I'm not
DVD.
looking up duck titties.
Yeah, things you should not Google.
I would
There we are.
fear. I do not want to go through Chris's fucking search on Google.
You know, I've looked up duck titties a few times.
Jesus Christ. duck
If you want to go to page 9,
They're-
that's where the
They're all
Yeah.
underwater
It's
photos.
under favorites.
Some of the favorites. That's it, right?
Why is it saved?
He looks it up so often he just has to put D. In that
I have an app for
Duck
it.
tits,
right?
duck titties,
Right. Ducktits.org.com.
titties with
.gov.
T's, titties with D's, titties.
God
I'm
damn
a
it,
big
Con.
fan of Duck Birds.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this has been another.
Everybody keeps thinking about duck titty related things they can say.
I know my wife's going to be like, how is the family? Yeah, you don't want to talk about
5
it.
minutes of duck titties.
Do you want to listen to it together?
Duck titties
Yeah,
and
right.
dog
Please,
pussy.
right.
Oh God!
Oh,
Whatever
no.
mention that
The
ever.
name that shan't be called.
Please do not.
Yeah, that was a rough episode. all
That
right?
was a rough
That was
episode.
All
a
right,
rough episode
that-
because it was
that-
so good at first, and it went fucking. We went
Because, dude, we should have
shit
known.
off the rails.
He's the same dude that called, and we couldn't even take the phone call because he was too drunk. So as soon as he had alcohol in here, I was like, "Oh fuck!"
It was so we had a
Yeah.
show where we had a guy on, and he
He
was
really-
really informative,
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
really
he's
smart,
brilliant.
yeah, really
One-
smart,
good at
informative
his
guy.
job.
yeah. And he was an urban farmer, and he's into like replenishing like native species that are being wiped out by construction, and he does all this great stuff and like rooftop farming and all the stuff that you do in urban horticulture. But somehow we got from there to dog pussy
Yeah.
in over the course in an hour and a half.
He was hammered, and then it was like straight up like 40 minutes of dog pussy. I'm like, are we really?
I literally thought
This
you were
is
actually gonna kill
weird.
somebody that night.
Yeah.
Who
I was
brought,
like,
who brought it
if
up?
somebody says it again, I might just fucking.
Can we change the subject?
Yeah, I was going to say, maybe.
Doesn't that word like just make you feel uncomfortable? Like
Can we go back to the OnlyFans?
I'm
Urban
not usually,
horticulture?
like,
Yeah, that
offended
makes
by
You were worried about the
stuff,
feet
but
before.
I wanted to like.
It's just not what's
I
going
was
on.
like,
Talk about this feet
what's
shit.
what's the obsession
Toes,
with that?
like, heels, whatever.
Yeah, how about this
It's
crazy
terrible.
weather lately? Huh?
Yeah, see? Yeah, imagine 40, like a good 40 minutes of that shit. I was like, yeah, I'm out.
Like at a certain point, that's the only word he said for like 5 minutes at a time.
Yeah.
Not constantly saying it, but that would be like
Like
just
he would
say it
just
all the time
interject
again.
it.
Yeah,
Like we'd have a conversation and he'd be like, dog pussy. What the
Hey,
What
that's
seat did he sit in?
Yeah, I'm going to. Hold on. I'm gonna,
Hey, yo.
that's the DP,
guys, I got to go.
that's the
it's been
DP
fun.
chair.
And I fucking chose this chair too. I'm sitting there going like, oh, dude. Everybody else can be nice and
Silly
comfy. I'll
goose.
take this one. Who knew? Yeah.
By the way, I'm loving this new chair that's been brought in.
I know you're just like
Yeah, have you seen him rocking back and forth?
you're
the
gonna
whole
start
goddamn
swinging your
Touching
legs.
that shit like he's making love to. He's like, yeah, I like this chair.
It is nice. It is nice. It gives me a chance to shift my testicles while I talk to you.
And you can do the fadeaway.
Yep, that's it. Bye.
I'm on leather, dude. There's no testicle shifting in my
man.
department, man. I'm stuck.
Oh, that's
What do you
That's the
wear
scene.
briefs or something? You got them nestled up all tight?
I mean, it's just the. I don't know, man. I probably shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry, everybody.
Don't worry.
Don't be sorry.
They'll sag one day.
Yeah, that was.
It's
that
rather warm in here.
I was trying to make a leather couch.
My balls are
joke.
sticking to the couch too, so I
Yes.
understand.
I knew I wasn't the only one.
That's a bell. What
yeah,
are you doing over there? You're over there in shock. I gotta.
Over there.
I was in shock.
Anyway, who was your celeb crush growing up? Huh? Yeah.
Mine?
I was just trying to change the subject.
Yes.
That
Well
turn.
done.
Bringing up my
Nicely done,
balls.
Connor. Nice.
Scott Baio.
Smooth
Deft.
transition.
Oh, don't-
Angelina Jolie, but Angelina Jolie from Hackers. Like that Angela. Yeah. That.
Why'd I know you were going to say a chick?
Pre-kiss her brother.
Her.
What?
And
I knew you were going to say a
also,
chick.
I like Jared Leto from that show on
So my
so-called
life.
life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be
The
actually-
international-
That's what I meant. My OnlyFans would be Jared Leto's.
Yeah.
And like
Jared
for,
Fido.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
Fido. Yeah, but Fido sounds like pedo, and then you guys.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you gotta
yeah.
watch
We
that.
going
Yeah,
back
that's
to
right.
feet.
I'm telling you,
We
man.
say
it's
Because
Fido.
we're a
be
bunch
the
of
thing.
horny white dudes in
What?
our middle age. Jesus
Don't
Christ,
say
Abe.
weed.
Subscribe, pizza feet.
Yes.
You'd be surprised at how many people like feet. It's weird.
I really don't like feet. I like the conversation
weird.
of feet.
I just like cuticles.
Nah, feet,
just
yeah,
like
feet weird me
cuticles.
out, man. Like,
I mean,
You know the feet shavings. That nigga got a shit in his weed and shit.
Oh, man.
see,
Oh man.
I thought that was Cottonmouth.
He got the feet
Yo,
shavings
Connor,
and
you got some
shit.
Kenworthy in you now.
Oh, man.
There you go.
I thought that was the hemp filter.
I'm glad.
No, that's a toenail.
it's a tuna flavored paper here.
Well, I got me
What if somebody did hand
That's
you a
that-
joint? It was like almost wet. They were like, "Yeah, I use tuna fish as a filter."
This that toe fungus OG.
She don't want to smoke that shit now. Nobody wants to smoke that shit
He's
now.
like,
Yeah.
you just put feet in
I'm
there.
gonna need Lotrimin. I'm gonna need Lotrimin Ultra after I smoke that, dude.
Right, man. You do a dab of Lotrimin, dude. You do a dab with
It
the pizza
counters
with
it.
the pizza deliver or the Popeyes delivery guy. Oh man.
That wasn't as funny as when the other dude came here.
My mic came
I'm
unplugged,
another
and I
thing.
felt like I just completely left like the
room.
room.
It was like when you got
Oh yeah.
All right.
back in the day when you get booted off AIM.
You've been disconnected.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the worst. feeling.
Mom, are you getting on the phone again?
How am I gonna finish?
In the middle of a good conversation.
There we go.
I met this totally awesome chick. She's totally hot.
ASL.
Her name's George.
It's a family name. It's a family.
Yeah. Oh man.
I haven't thought about AOL in so long.
Oh,
Yeah.
And I was
really?
cleaning out
Remember
like the
chat
parts
rooms?
of like the basement the other day.
AIM?
And
Yeah,
Adam
yeah,
like
yeah.
Adam
It was
keeps
the
everything
shit.
and I
Right.
found like the disc.
Oh,
Remember
the
those
Oh,
discs?
23
yes,
minutes or
yes,
He
some
still
shit.
has one of the discs. I'm like, dude,
Like
we
a
don't
room
need to
full
save
of them to
this.
install, right? Just had to
Like,
keep kind of going.
Computers
Why are
don't even
we
come with
hoarding
fucking
this?
CD drives anymore.
I know DVD drives or anything like that. You've got to be.
Hey, man, I'm
So-
gonna give you my mixtape on a floppy disk.
Oh, dude.
Carrie and I got a new Mac. Karen, I got a new Mac. That's not even a USB anymore. It's a USB-C. You can't even
yeah,
put it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Stupid motherfucker.
In the year 2000.
Elon Musk, yo.
Have you
our
been to
robot
like
is-
museums lately?
Yeah.
Like they'll have like modern like or the Smithsonian, like any of like the ones where they have a modern part of it about technology. You start feeling real bad about halfway through it. You're like, ooh, I remember that shit and liking it. Fuck.
Yep. Yep.
It's like, god damn it. Like I saw a Walkman in there. I was like, oh, that's the same one I had. Like
Remember
That's a
wearable-
beautiful piece of
Oh, I
technology.
love
Sixth
my
grade.
Walkman. Are you kidding me? That was it.
I
You
had
actually
a
had like, the whole
pager.
CD.
oh
I had a
yeah,
pager.
Yeah, and
jungle
I had to
paging.
like guess
Flip
what people
phone.
were saying to me, which is usually like, "Hey, let's go buy drugs" or "Let's go get drunk," and I'd have to decipher it in a code.
Oh yeah.
But it was always the same thing.
So
Did
It
you
was
have
never
a
any
beeper?
numbers. Yeah, I did. I had a
Okay.
I had a pager.
I had one too.
My Motorola pager.
It was always you get the clear case. You had to get the smoke case. The case was always key. Chain on the case also key.
Yep. Mine's bright electric blue.
This is how we gonna tell everybody's age. What was your first phone?
That Nokia joint that everybody got.
Oh, that little block shit.
Yeah.
That
Mine
you
was
could drop.
Indestructible.
Mine was a Razor.
The
I actually
green
was
screen
a
on
late
it.
bloomer on my phone.
Razor.
I had a Razor too.
The only reason I got a phone is my brother wanted to get one for him. A different company. He was like, "Yo, you want to like just start taking over this phone bill?" And I was like, "I can make prank phone calls from that shit." So the first phone call I ever made on a cell phone was a prank phone call to
Really?
like fucking Heckingers or some shit.
It's like, do you have long wood?
Some fucking dumb.
Nigga was pranking dominoes.
Yeah.
My first phone was
Yeah.
a Motorola Flip.
Ooh.
That was it.
He had the
The
flip.
StarTAC?
Yeah, and I thought I was badass.
That's when it was cool to hang up on a motherfucker.
With the antenna.
Do that shit or knock the phone out of your hand.
Yeah. What about you, Chris?
That shit looks like a Tesla
Oh,
truck.
man, let's
I
see.
know,
My
right?
first phone. You know what? I think it was also the Nokia like bulletproof joint.
Yeah.
You know, there's a
You can use,
wall.
like, Chinese stars.
There's a wall somewhere in Europe where some guy cemented one in, but it still has the ability to charge.
Holy
And,
shit.
Yeah, it's still there. Like
Wow.
it's like works
Dude.
to this day.
That's intense.
Bucket list.
That's
That's
intense.
right.
We've got to see the Nokia.
We sent a dick pic over.
To the Nokia.
A dot matrix
Yeah,
dick print.
That's
Yes.
it. That's how it brought down the Berlin Wall.
I probably have a few of those. Like I'm
Matrix
telling
dick
you,
pics.
like he saves
Yeah,
Mine was a
everything.
Razor phone. Razor
This is a
phone.
Razor?
Have you had
Dude,
any-
I was in
bet you
sixth
those
grade.
any good dick pics this week?
That was in 2006.
Shut
was
up.
when I got my first phone.
2006.
2006.
I don't even wanna
Got a
hear
Razor
it.
phone.
I'm an old
You got a Razor
motherfucker.
phone?
Razor,
Yep.
Ramon
Sixth grade.
phone.
Sixth grade.
Fuck.
The Razor.
The only reason I got
What
a phone was because I came home from school one day and my house got robbed. So I was my parents weren't gonna be home. Yep, my parents weren't gonna be home for fucking
Jeez.
hours. I had no way to tell anybody that my house had got robbed.
They
So
took
I'm
the phone
like,
too?
no, I hadn't had a phone at this
Right.
point. So I'm like, in
But you didn't
sixth-
have a landline that you could have said, "Hey, they robbed the house."
They stole the phone?
They stole the phone too.
I was in sixth grade, dude. My memory,
Okay.
my memory doesn't deceive me. But
Honest
anyway, I remember
Alright.
the point being was that like, hey, the house got robbed. Like
Yeah,
you got to
yeah.
have some other like kind of
Way of
line of
communicating.
communication
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
thing.
yeah,
but my
that's right.
parents were super. Like I never had video games growing up as every other
Oh, no,
kid my
okay.
generation did. Yeah, dude, I grew up in a freaking mud brick hut. No, my parents were just like not into it, you know.
Right. Okay.
But yeah, got the Razor phone. That was super cool. My dad got one too, and didn't realize that when you closed it, it didn't hang up the call. So one time he was arguing with my mom and just slammed it shut to try to make a point, and he's like, "Fucking bitch!" And then you just hear that muffled on the other side of the phone. What? What?
Yikes.
Oh, that's not that can't
Oh,
that
yeah.
could not have ended well.
Yeah.
You ever butt down a chick while you was with another chick?
No, man.
No, this is an Ace thing, apparently.
Oh, all right.
Thanks for saving me
Ace,
from
go
that
ahead
bad
and tell us
story,
how you
though.
fucked up and almost got fucked up.
You could have changed the subject like 20 minutes ago.
The Adventures of Ace Jackson,
That-
boy
that-
extraordinaire.
That's why we make
the
good-
button that says end call right
End
there.
call,
Like you
right.
just click, just
What
Yeah.
the hell is going on?
Yo, that's a great song.
It is.
I'll play that song every
Marvin.
time I get mad at my
Contagious.
Yeah, contagious. Touch me, baby, drive me crazy.
I'm not taking
That
my.
nigga was such a
I'm not-
misogynist. Shut up! Can't you see two men are talking?
I thought the best part was what he think is gonna happen. Ronald Isley old as shit. Like, of course, his wife is she like 22?
They don't know. They've never. It's
Nah,
it's-
Lita's
They-
been
You
tortured
guys
with
go
this
ahead.
song.
no,
Yeah,
I
it
have
is
been
a unique
tortured with this song.
conversation.
I've heard it.
It's the only good R. Kelly song though, in all truth, is Real Talk. But that's just because there's a fist fight at the end, and it's basically him arguing with somebody that's not there.
Oh shit!
Oh, I think I know it.
Oh,
Are you in the closet?
There's another good song with Trey
Come out of the
Songz. I think it's R. Kelly.
Man, the Chocolate Factory is a banger. Front to back, I don't give a fuck.
The chocolate
Chocolate.
factory.
Chocolate
I want.
Factory.
I can't think of a worse name for it.
Yeah, after knowing his
he
proclivities,
knows
Dude,
about
you
the
don't separate the art from the artist, all right? Separate the art from the artist.
It's like the secret's out.
Dude, the Chocolate Factory
white
is one
guy
of my
found out.
favorite is one of my favorite albums of all time. I don't give a fuck.
What about
It's out.
12 Play?
To the Chocolate Factory, I had to do all the hot. I went to that Best of Both Worlds concert with Jay-Z and R. Kelly. It was the best concert I've ever been to in my life.
I didn't know they did.
They was powered by Diddy parties.
It was sort of like it was almost a Diddy, but it almost turned, it almost
not aging well.
It almost
Right,
turned into a freak off.
Bill Cosby open.
Okay, the producers
Gave
are
out
playing
free
Calm Me
drinks.
Down. Does not represent Chris Kingsworthy.
I thought y'all were talking about the soundtrack to Willy Wonka.
Well, it was sort of. I
Chocolate
mean,
Factory.
there was definitely some midgets.
Whoa, hey, whoa.
Were they midgets or were they little boys?
Whoa.
That's
Cannot say that
It was a
word.
mix.
If everything to be
What
said
do you
about R.
say
Kelly's
instead?
proclivities, little boys weren't
people.
away.
You can't say
That seems fucked up.
I mean,
too.
you can say.
Little people. That seems fucked
God
up
damn
too.
it, Connor. We're about to get famous, and you're already.
You said,
I say little people.
is that it?
Yeah, little people.
All right, little people, whatever.
They did name a show after it.
Yeah.
Can we
Yeah,
call
so
them
that's a new
knee-highs?
word.
The midgets, right?
That's too close to nigga.
No, I'm totally with them. I'm gonna say midget. So like, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
I'm a Gen X.
All right,
That's the
yeah,
word.
I have
Same here.
I have a proposed solution.
Go ahead.
We call them knee-highs.
That's what I love.
Too
Knee-high to
close.
drink.
Yeah,
Too close to another word.
dating
I
yourself.
know. Also,
All right.
very close.
What about-
These hires.
And you know-
now.
What about the
You know that show.
We've
That was
taken
a
a
slow
turn here,
reaction.
folks.
Yeah, I was gonna
We're
say.
back to the race.
It's my favorite subject.
I mean, I think it's a lot of people's favorite subject.
Apologies to our vertically challenged listeners and viewers.
Man, fuck them.
We'll cut that part out
All right.
right after the bell.
Actually, you know what? I had the pleasure of meeting the world's smallest comic and actually carrying her on and off stage when she did her show at the Monument.
Oh,
Yeah, Tanya Lee Davis.
Yeah,
she is
yeah.
amazing.
She's cool as
Yeah,
shit.
we smoked blunts after the show. She is cool as fuck, man. And she was super duper nice. She's funny as shit. And like, yo, it was crazy because they were like, all right, Chris, Tanya wants to know if you can carry her on and off stage. And I was like, yes, abso-fucking-lutely, I will carry the world's smallest comedian on and off stage. And she has this big donk. Like, she has a donk. Like, she's like this tall, but her butt is like this. So it was like hilarious. It's like carrying like a really pervy Cabbage Patch doll. It was fantastic. But shout out to Tanya Lee Davis. She's really a very, very solid woman. She told me and a few of the staff members her stories of getting banged out in bathrooms at Disney World.
Tadao.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm parched.
Ho ho!
Oh,
parched.
man.
Take it.
Dude, she was like,
Take it in your turd cutter.
yeah, that was wild, man.
Yeah, I'm
So
I'm parched after hearing that story.
Yeah, that was my experience with Tanya Lee. I also did sleep with a small person once. Yeah, that happened in my early
Just like
20s.
a person that was like 5'4".
I like that you're clapping about it.
Yeah, small
No, that's on my checklist of mine.
small person doesn't sound like
Yeah, small.
100% legal.
Right.
But also, the last thing I did professionally at the Monument was I broke down and built the wrestling ring for the midget wrestlers, and they go by midget wrestlers.
See, I'm telling you. It's fine.
And
They're
they,
taking the word back.
and
Taking
yeah,
it back.
and I got to hang out with those guys after the show. And let me tell you that I learned is that because they are little, one drink is like 10.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
okay.
Man, that was wild, dude. Those
So
guys.
you got them all drunk.
That's
I
cost
got him one
efficient,
drink.
though.
I was like,
You
here
know
you
what I
go.
mean?
And like, and then
My
and then
man
it
bought
got-
one
and it
Love
got-
Island and got 20 little
Yeah,
people
dude.
drunk.
I mean, the drink looks like a fucking that shit. It looks like a 40 in a toddler's hand, probably when they grab something. They're like, "Look at all this alcohol."
Why gotta be a 40?
Why you think it's got to be a
A 32. I don't know what we're
quart.
A pint.
because it's big in my hand. Fuck. A midget probably has got to use two hands. Tips it back. It spills it like a toddler.
They got to do a keg stand.
we would joke Kelly.
Yo, that's
you know,
crazy. They gotta do a cake stand with a 40 ounce?
Ooh, was it?
You're going to write that one down?
Was it the last show we were talking about 40 ounces?
Yeah. Sing
Oh.
that special brew.
Oh yeah. So what was your 40 ounce, Paul?
Mine?
Yeah. Did you have a 40 ounce?
It probably would have been OE.
OE.
Good idea. That's
All right.
whatever we could get
OE.
at the local store. That's it.
And I forgot, Lita. What was your 40 of choice again?
Hurricane?
11.
211.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
High
You scare
gravity.
me
So
more
it
and
was
more
either that,
every
but
day.
I usually didn't do like 40s. I would do the Mad Dog 2020. I'd get
What
that
you know about
purple
them goddamn Mad
flavor.
Dog?
The Mogan
2020.
David.
I
yes.
grew up in
You know what
Alexandria.
that-
Are you kidding me?
The White Girl's 40. Mad Dog
Whoa,
23.
for real?
Yes.
Pause our time for real?
Yes.
Richmond Highway all day.
I was in Del Rey.
Oh, I knew I fucked
Yeah,
with
Del
you,
Rey
man.
all day.
I knew
Yeah.
I fucked with
See?
you. Yeah.
We know.
What's
That
the
Mad
tournament
Dog
called?
purple drink.
Sandberg. We out here. Yeah. You gotta name the schools and shit because you gotta know where you. Okay.
Yeah.
What road are you off of?
Yeah, facts. I need to know where you stay, where your grandmama stay at. For real, for Alexandria, we out here. Everybody say Alexandria, and then they just start quoting "Remember the Titans."
Not
I've
the
never seen that
Library of
movie.
Alexandria, right?
The Library of
Is that what you're talking about?
You just went super white right now.
He went so white I can't even save him.
He translucent.
No, I'm talking about Alexandria. God damn it, Con! I'll take you on a trip. Just don't get out the car.
Nah, man, like, Alexandria is, man.
I was
fucking
interested.
gentrified as fuck now.
No,
man.
not my part. It's still.
Is
Is
it?
It's still
I
what
don't
it is. It's
know,
still-
They're
man.
encroaching.
It's still,
It's like
well,
the-
it's just
Yeah,
expensive.
they get in there.
It's
They
hood,
get
but
in there, though.
it's an
Give
expensive
them
hood
5
then,
more
man.
years. Yeah,
Ace calls me white as fuck as he asks for more
I
wine.
know.
That's
Ace,
all they
Ace,
got.
called, Ace called you white as fuck wearing a young ass Batman jacket on too.
I love Batman.
He got that on the boardwalk
I
as a
feel
kid on
you.
vacation. Fucking.
I mean, I feel you. I like Batman too. He's a very.
Who
awesome-
hates Batman?
Nobody hates
The Joker?
Batman.
Yeah,
The
the
Joker.
I'm just saying,
The Riddler,
The-
Penguin.
the
a
whole
lot of people
Two-Face.
actually, a lot of people,
Mr.
more people than
Freeze.
not in those comic books actually hate Batman. You'd be
I
surprised.
hate that nigga 'cause he
Hey,
winning.
have you guys checked out the new Penguin show?
Oh yeah, it's
Yes!
all
No.
Good.
that motherfucker.
Is it good?
That
Dude,
shit
Is it
it's
good?
so good.
That
It's
shit is
so
fucking-
good.
You know what I
Really?
heard about that shit? There's people legitimately butthurt online because they didn't get a
About
fat actor to play him, and then somebody in a fat suit. It's like it's called acting, motherfucker. Like
So the big back community is upset.
yeah,
The
like
big, right.
I think they should have had an actual penguin play him.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah.
right. Penguins of the world.
Why do
There
you
we
look
go.
more like a penguin?
They gotta fucking
Yeah.
puffin
Yeah,
to play
but-
it. Puffin,
Amazing.
man.
Her acting is a. I forgot
Yeah.
oh my god, the chick.
oh, the lady
Yeah.
is crazy.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
she's
she's
crazy as shit,
good.
yo.
Oh my
She's
God. I
like the type of person
she's
you
so
like.
crazy,
Don't
I wanna
like.
date her.
You have to roll
Like-
up your shoulders whenever you buy her, just in case she tries to go for
Yeah.
your jugular with a knife. Be like,
I
yeah,
wanna-
what up, bitch? I got a Philly shell on you.
I want to date her.
Yeah, that was a good one.
You like the edge of danger, man. You
I
play
like
too
cra-
much.
I like
You
crazy-
play too
I
much.
like-
Haven't you got stabbed before?
12 times.
Yeah, you playing with fire. You're like, hey, the crazy one, the one that got that knife.
That's the last time.
Ooh.
Oh, is that the bat? He's bad.
There's
Got
Yeah,
another
I knew
caller,
it.
ladies and
I knew
gentlemen.
it. This-
That's the last time I let Chris set me up with a female because I got stabbed.
Hey, listen, man. You paid extra for it.
You said
what
knife
did you think
play,
was gonna happen? I
and
know.
you didn't say a safe word.
Nigga almost
She was
died.
like, the safe word's flour. All right. Now
didn't say
is it
flour.
baking flour
Not
or the
once.
plant?
No,
That's
on a
you,
real note,
you
I
have to
did
determine
get
that.
stabbed.
You
like
did get
12
stabbed?
I got stabbed 12 times.
At the same time? Or by the
Over
same
the
person?
course of like
Yeah, it's.
Well, I was going on Julius Caesar on
She
it.
didn't,
there.
she didn't
Yeah.
come back 1 week.
I
Ah!
didn't know if it was a
Go on with
cumulative.
ah!
Right.
No, it was all that once.
So what happened?
She was crazy bitch.
I mean, like, were you at home or were you at, like,
I was at my place.
you were at your place? And
Yeah, she stabbed me in my place with my
Gotcha.
knife.
did you let any of the knives? See, that's the problem.
stab you with your
My
own
bad.
knife.
My fault.
Right,
for the
exactly.
female
Paul,
in
it
the
is,
kitchen.
it is the kitchen.
No, it is the
Paul.
kitchen. I mean, that's it. No. Okay, so wait. So she just, but, so you guys are talking and she just, like, flat out just, like, that's it? 12 times?
Should I tell the story?
More like
That's,
All right, so
I mean, because, I mean, that's a
a lot.
response.
All
That's
right.
not
Like-
like,
I'm gonna tell you
Is
the
this
story.
getting serious?
Okay.
Like, because like earlier we had a point in time where I wasn't sure if we were supposed to be laughing or not. So I mean, I don't
I'm
know,
gonna
is this-
laugh
is
at this
you-
anyway
all right.
because
Anyway,
He's good with it.
This is a Helltown Radio exclusive.
Okay.
Ace Jackson stab story.
He's Jackson.
Oh.
Stab story. Here
But
we go,
nah,
ladies and
so I got out of a 3.5 year relationship. I was just being single. I was, you know what I mean? When you just got out of a relationship, you know, you gonna get a new crib, you gonna post pictures and you gonna have sex with a bunch of women. I had this one chick. She knew what it was. I didn't give her lead her on in any way, shape, form, or fashion. And but she started catching feelings. I noticed that, so I told her, "Hey, yo, come over to the crib. Let's have a conversation." Invite her over to the crib, and I was like, "Hey, yo, you catching feelings? We can still be friends, but let's take the sex out of it." I was trying to be responsible, trying to be an adult. And like I said, I just got this whole new apartment, like, and I always wanted to kick somebody out because she started getting crazy. Like she started yelling. I'm like, "Yo, I got a bunch of white neighbors." You need to stop.
They like calling police.
The police will do something here.
Yeah. Like Miss Thompson just left me cookies the other day. You gonna fuck all that up? Like, hey, yo, you need to get the step in. And she runs into the kitchen. No bullshit. Oh, this my nigga. So she runs into the kitchen. Start opening up drawers. She pulls out the butcher blade. Like the blade is this long, handle right here. And my dumb ass trying to be funny. Like, what you gonna do with that? Make me a sandwich?
Ay, caramba.
Triggered her.
And she starts swinging the knife. I like, you need to get to stepping. And she starts swinging that shit some more. She come closer to me, so I grab the door handle, and she grabs my left wrist, and she said, "You ain't going nowhere." I was like, "Why are you whispering?" Next thing you know, she comes on with the blade, peels back my forearm like butter. Like I see my shit peel back. And I say did some dumb shit. I'm like, "Yo, you going to fucking jail?" Again, I thought I lived in a white neighborhood. I thought Chris and Connor was gonna come and save me.
Right.
Nobody came. So
This is supposed to be America.
She got my left shoulder. She yanked down to see the white meat come out of my shoulder.
Wow.
Had the hoodie on her come out. The hoodie gets my
Oh my God.
She gets my back, my neck, my ear, the back of my head, my forehead, my right pupil, and my
Your
chest.
pupil.
Yeah, I didn't have my glasses on. She got my fucking pupil, so I got bad vision and shit. Got my pupil and my chest a couple times.
God.
Finally come out the hoodie, run down 3 flights of stairs. There's a Spanish family having a picnic. I fuck up the whole picnic because I'm just swinging my blade. I'm like, help,
Right, no,
help.
The ace kebab, right?
Yeah, and the dad is like, oh my God, Maria. Get the kids in the house. They don't need to see this. Give me some towels, Maria. Not the good ones. Get the ones from the bottom shelf. And it's like, oh my God.
They call an ambulance?
No, the dad
He's like, no, I got this myself.
The dad was here. He's like, oh my God, chocolate. Look at yourself, chocolate. I'm like, nigga, who the fuck is chocolate? He's like, you. Right. Oh shit, okay, chocolate. So I called 911, and they was like, what's the emergency now? So I'm in a state of panic. I've never been stabbed before, never even broken a bone.
Right.
So I'm like, help! I've been stabbed. And the operator was like, sir, I need you to talk to me in a calm manner.
Oh, you got it.
And I'm like, yo, bitch, I just been stabbed.
Excuse me, I've been stabbed. Right.
I lied.
I'm white and I've been stabbed. Get your ass down here.
I'm really
Oh, you didn't say that shit? Motherfucker, he's
You
white.
should have been said that. And they should have, like they came and shit.
They didn't have arrested you, though. That's it.
Nah, thank God.
Yeah.
And the ambulance came. The dude was like, yo, a young black male, 5'8". I'm like, nigga, put 5'9" on the profile. Let me give me that chance. They put me in a little stretcher and shit. Took me to Prince William Hospital. True story. You know what I mean? Like I called my mom. Like, your mom just been stabbed. And she was like, stop playing on my phone. Because it was like a Sunday. The mom offer I really got stabbed.
Right,
Like, he was out there fucking with them dirty bitches again. I'm like, yo, I ain't got time for this. Meet me at the hospital. So like, no bullshit. My mom was in my mom was in Virginia Beach. She made it to fucking Prince William Hospital in under 2 hours. That's how fast she was driving.
Yeah, I believe
Come
it.
check on me.
Yeah,
and shit
yeah.
like that. So I'm in the hospital. I don't say this shit on stage. I called up 2 females I used to, you know what I mean? And they came to the hospital to come check on me. So I'm getting, like, the doctor already just sewed and stitched me up and shit. I got 2 females, like, patting me down, taking the blood. He's like, who the fuck are they?
You're like, I know I can't get stabbed here.
They're not the
How did they get in the OR? Right.
I'm like, hey, yeah. I'm like,
My sympathy
who are
trim.
you? And I'm like, Ace Jackson.
They're all fucking turning up in the operating room. and shit.
Yeah,
Ace Jackson, I'm 5'9", and they come with me everywhere. That's it.
and shit like that. So like, the fucked up part, the police came. Was like,
No, this is the fucked up part.
the police came and he was like, "Hey, yo, I want you to know we got her." I was like, "Okay, thank you." And he was like, "I didn't know your side of the story," so I told him my side of the story.
My side of the story. Look at my side.
Yeah,
of
I'm
the
like,
story.
yeah. But fucked up part, he was like, "Yo, take this picture." And
Right.
He was like, "Click," and I was like, "Yo, let me get that one for Instagram."
Yeah, right, exactly. Can you put a filter on this? It's
Fast, duck face. So, like I said, I got stabbed and shit. And then what the fucked up part is in the Commonwealth of Virginia, if you don't press charges, they press charges on your behalf.
Right. Okay.
So a couple weeks later, I got subpoenaed to go to court.
Mhm.
And I went to court. I went by myself. They don't want to burn my mama and shit like that.
Right.
So I go to the courtroom. I get there early. I see Shorty, and she got her mom, her dad, and the whole new.
So Shorty's the one who stabbed you. Okay.
Yeah. I'm
not midget, right?
Nah. Well, pissed me off. Like
Stabby.
I said,
Stabby.
she had a whole boyfriend. Right.
Right.
No, I'm not even making this shit up. And her lawyer came to me. He's like, "Yo, Ace." these pictures kind of hard to look at. I'm like, nigga, try living it. Like, it happened
Yeah,
to
exactly.
me.
Right.
He's like, are you willing to negotiate? I'm like, negotiate what? Like, I don't know what the fuck we need to negotiate.
Right.
So, like,
6 stabs instead of 12.
Right. Exactly.
I'm
Right.
like, yo, so
Half off.
I got
We're running a special this week on stabbings. Right?
I had to go to the stand. I had to tell the whole court the whole story, and I told them the whole court the story. I told them, y'all, the whole time I'm telling the story, I'm just looking at the boyfriend.
Yeah.
Cause I'm mad.
Right.
I'm by myself. This bitch got a support system. I'm mad.
Where's your chicks from the hospital,
Yeah, I was
dude?
gonna say.
I ain't want.
He pissed them off.
Yeah, exactly.
They're in the
That's a whole other story.
That's right.
Yeah,
Next week, right?
that
We'll come
is
back
one
with
other
it.
story.
That's the time he got bludgeoned.
And,
Oh, man.
So,
in the hospital.
The other time I got shot, right? That's all.
so the whole time I'm telling the story, I'm looking at the
Right.
boyfriend, and Joe's like, "Yo, Mr. Ace Jackson, what's your final statements?" I'm like, "Yo, I looked at the boyfriend, like, yo,
Run, motherfucker.
I was just a side nigga. I just want you to know you're next. Like you,
Yeah, exactly.
Like, she was,
Like, get out while you
you are
can.
next, bro.
Right,
like
exactly.
you was here, like this.
Good God, right?
And then when I told
Don't get knives at the wedding. I mean,
Run.
right.
and then when I told everybody her race, everybody just looked at me and said, "You should have expected that." I'm like, yo, yeah, no, for real.
You should have expected that.
Yeah,
That's it.
because when I
That's
told her
totally-
her race, because you never gonna guess it, but she was a mix of Trini and Haitian.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are they usually
Are
like
they
violent?
like knife
Apparently-
wielding?
Yeah,
obviously.
See, all the white people,
What
y'all,
about?
you white people don't know about Trini and Haitians, but apparently
No,
they like
I
to
don't.
cut. They like to cut people. So
Oh, good God. Okay.
I've only been to
That's it.
Haiti.
Oh, yes, these Haitian people, I've heard about them. They're
Right.
terrible. I hear they actually are pretty handy around knives lately. It's
God damn
becoming
it.
a
You're
bit of a
gonna-
problem here.
Yeah, yeah.
Is that what you're referring to?
You're gonna get us canceled, Connor. We're not even.
I thought that was a good time for this. I'm sorry.
no. Jesus Christ.
You can edit that part out.
That's
too.
fucking wild. So what did they end up charging
Yeah, so
her
what was
with,
the-
and
what
what
was-
did she get
yeah, what was-
sentenced?
Oh,
Fine.
you want to hear? This is funny.
Okay.
This is
So
the
all the
punchline?
stab wounds was upper body.
Right. Okay.
They gave her the charge with malicious wounding with the intent to harm. And I looked at her judge. I looked at my lawyer. I was like, "Nigga, what? Everything was upper body. Nigga, my
Yeah.
neck, my head."
Right.
Yeah.
And she
She
had
was like
all
she was
the
trying
intent.
to kill you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
Right.
the doctor that was sewing me up was like, "Yo, she would have like 1 inch, less than 1 inch closer on your artery. Yeah, we wouldn't be having this conversation."
Wow.
And I was like, "Damn,
Wow.
for real?" He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Yo, you a lucky motherfucker," because apparently one person like 2 hours before got stabbed at there's a spot in Manassas called like 98 Granos.
Mhm.
He got stabbed one time, died,
Right.
and he's like, "Yo, you got stabbed 12
Times.
and you over here got motherfuckers filming you and bitches patting you down."
Yeah, right. No questions, please. Right, that's
He
it.
was like,
Floor on
hey.
the back.
He's like, "I just want you to know you're blessed." That's why I wear 2 crosses. So yeah.
Wow, that's intense. That is an intense story.
So what did they sentenced her to?
I gotta check that out because I don't know if she's out.
Yeah, she just can't go near a subway. I guess.
Maybe that's why I can't talk to no females right now because you know they,
Or an idea.
they just. I think they ghosted me, but no, they just dead. She over-
She's dead, right?
It's like kicking
She
them
killed
off
them all.
and
Right,
going,
that's it.
I found her.
Right.
Yo,
The judge is in a box. Right?
facts.
Cheese and rice, man.
Wow.
Cheese and rice.
Great
How many
time.
years ago was this? Or how many years ago
It
was
was
this?
on the way here. Right?
No, you know what's fucked up about Facebook? I got reminded about that shit. They're like, remember 5 years ago? It's 5 years ago. I know because of Facebook memories. Remember 5 years ago when you got stabbed, nigga? I was like, oh shit. I
You
was
check
like,
your phone. What's going on?
I was like, damn. I was like, shit. Thank you, Facebook.
Oh my god.
You should celebrate it, like, have a
Yeah.
cake.
I gotta say, Ace, that's the
Stab
funniest
cake.
stabbing
Cake cutting
story I've ever
ceremony.
heard.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, as far
Man.
as stabbing stories goes.
No,
that's
when
the
I got
funniest.
stabbed, I was like, yo, this is going to be a great joke. I got his.
No, I mean, some of
Right.
the best comedy. Listen to Richard Pryor. I mean, his
exactly.
shit, man, is
Who is
pain.
Richard Pryor? Dude, what is this? Richard Pryor running down the street. Yeah. That's
You're walking out of the house bleeding. You're like, oh, thank God, there's a Mexican family down here having a picnic.
Bro.
Great material.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Well, you healed well,
Wow.
bro.
I
You
did
healed
that's it.
well.
And now we have black and white comics.
That's right.
Yeah.
Never been stabbed once.
And
Well,
Ivory.
apparently you got some learning to do. That's gonna
One
be it.
guy stabbed and the other's whitey.
That's why she's reading the Bible right now.
Yeah.
And she's
know.
like, Lord,
Is
for
that the
two.
Bible?
No.
She's like, there's a verse for this.
Sort of like, what are you reading, Taylor?
If the pizza guy walked in
You
now,
said
he'd be
iron
like,
what?
this is definitely a
Yeah,
seance.
that's it.
Wait, she said Iron Slave.
Iron Flame.
Oh, Iron
Iron
Slave.
Slave.
Oh,
Yes,
oh,
Iron
oh.
Slave.
It makes less sense actually.
Oh.
Oh. dragons and magic.
Oh, okay.
It's a how-to stabbing manual.
Yeah, exactly. Right. So she
Just
stabbed you
kidding.
where exactly?
You take the sacrificial dagger. You stab in the lower abdomen to the gullet.
Man, that is wild.
You're
dude.
terrible.
That is a wild.
I'm a little bit like, man.
So you never seen the
Yeah.
pictures?
I'm good.
You want me? I'll show you the picture.
Nope, we're all good.
Did one of the stabs hurt more than the others?
I'll look at
Honestly,
the
I'm gonna
pictures.
tell you right
Yeah,
now.
she will.
I
I'm
love
gonna tell you
gore.
for I didn't feel any of it while I was happening.
I was gonna say your adrenaline
Yeah,
would
it's
have
your
kicked in.
adrenaline.
I didn't. I was like,
You don't feel it
'cause I
until
was like,
afterward.
damn,
You're like,
I didn't think she was
oh.
gonna stab me.
Man, my balls.
I shot call her bluff, and I lost.
I don't know about the rest of you guys here, but my balls are like square in my stomach. Like, god damn,
I don't want
dude.
to see
That's
it.
my shoulder right there. That was my.
I feel that way always
Ooh,
when
look
I'm
at
around
that
you,
skin
Chris.
just popping up.
Hey, I'm glad I could creep
Come
you out.
on.
You're like, no,
Look at that shit.
no.
Look at it. Look at it.
Man, that's
I'm almost desensitized.
I like how you did it in frame,
Right.
so
I
it
know,
looks
so you
like
gotta
really
get the whole
very
thing.
presentable.
I had to
Here's the
crop that
fadeaway.
shit.
Bye.
Look at it. Look at it.
He didn't get a good shot. I was like, do you mind stab me again? Here,
Yeah.
I really want to get it like right
Wait
there.
a minute.
I'm trying to get this on the gram. Come on.
Bad light.
Even out the
I mean,
sides
at
a
least-
little bit.
No,
No, he
that
felt
is-
better. Stab him because I want
That's
to
why I
get
knew. That's why I knew I was a little bit young at the same time. Cause I was like, yo, my nigga, go take these pictures.
right.
I mean, you also you didn't have tattoos, so like you didn't get them
That's what
fucked
fucked
up.
up. Yo, this is my girl. She be like, yo, you got tattoos? I'm like, no, I got stab wounds. What? Let me see. Next thing you know.
So wait a second.
That's nature's
So what
tattoo.
you're telling the
Real
listeners is
nature's
get stabbed, get
tattoo.
bitches.
Real quick.
Yes, yes.
Wait, real quick. What happened to her boyfriend?
I don't know.
He did. He responded all.
He
when you
also-
said that?
He just looked at me like
Chainsaw.
he was surprised. I'm like, nigga, did you not hear this whole testimony?
Yeah, right. It's like,
Yeah.
look
You
at me,
stupid
dude.
motherfucker. Yeah.
I mean, most people don't meet your you don't meet your significant other's ex, but if I met my significant other's ex in court
Yeah.
describing,
I'm like, this is an
how
awkward ass
she
first date.
stabbed me,
This is
right?
a terrible
Awkward
first date. Like,
exactly.
Bye.
Right.
They get in the car, the door's just
that's
locked.
not. Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Because
To
I mean,
the
you hear
bathroom
people like,
real
"Oh
quick.
yeah, she's crazy, she's nuts." I'm like, "Oh yeah,
Oh
whatever."
my
But she's like, "No, you don't understand.
God.
She stabbed me 12 fucking times."
She chased him out of the building with
Right,
She tried
exactly.
to kill.
Right, exactly. But the chains. I mean, holy shit.
Wow.
Connor, do you have any crazy ex stories like that?
Crazy ex stories.
Yeah, like no,
Let's
no
see.
ex ever pulled a knife on. I had an ex pull a knife on me.
Really?
Did she
Yeah.
stab you?
No, she stabbed herself. It was fucking crazy. Yeah, that really happened. It was like wild. I'm not gonna. The names have been changed in time. I won't give a timeline because it would be. But it was before Kelly, obviously. And
Shout out to Kelly.
I lived. Yeah, shout out to Kelly, beautiful lady. And I was living with this girl, and I'd just been like, "Hey, listen." I came home at like 4:00 in the morning. She's like, "This is no way for a married man to be acting and stuff." And I was like, "Yo, we're not married. Like, what are you talking about?" And she's like, "I was like, listen, this is just too serious for me. I'm gonna pack up and leave by the that end of the week." And she grabs a knife, and I was like, "Oh fuck, this! I'm gonna die. This is crazy, dude." And then she looks at me, she goes, "Oh, you're not gonna leave," and she just fucking.
Oh Lord.
Like sliced herself, and it went down to it went through several layers. There was white meat, there was bone, there was.
Did she try to say that you did it?
No, she didn't. But we went to the hospital, and when we got there, let me tell you what everybody's inference was. They were like,
Oh
Right,
no.
yeah.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
everybody was like looking at me like this motherfucker, and I'm like, yo, if you guys knew how fucking not what, and we couldn't tell the hospital that what really happened because she would have like whatever. So she's like, oh, I was cooking something in the middle of the night for him, and I slipped and fell on a knife, and
I
like
mean, maybe she should have been thrown in a goddamn
was gonna
loony
say,
bin.
she-
Like
Well,
maybe she
she's
needs to be
Hugging herself
evaluated.
right now,
Yeah.
like for real.
yes, probably.
Yeah.
But
Motherfucker,
you know,
go
what?
get
She's
some
gone,
dope.
but she's gone on to become a great person.
Wait. So
and-
you still in contact with her?
No, absolutely. Fucking, are you crazy?
He said.
Yeah,
Oh,
Johnny's
she
like-
had a great story afterwards.
As a matter of fact, she's here.
No.
We've invited her
Hell
down.
no.
She'll be here.
She dropped off to Domino's.
That's right. That's just what was his name? That was Justin.
It was Justin.
You know,
It was
She's on the line, calling in from Front Royal Correctional
Right.
Facility.
RSW, baby.
No, I'm sure she's a very sharp lady now.
Dude.
Wow.
You know what?
Nicely
Very,
done.
no,
Well
she's
done.
actually a really nice chick. Just very, it was weird. You know, I think that it was sometimes
edge,
You know what?
inside of relationships, people turn a little weird.
Yeah,
That-
that's
that-
true.
like,
I'm
that's-
glad nobody's ever tried to kill me.
No
I,
one's
like,
ever tried to kill me either.
The only
could
like
never
the
tell
worst thing
nobody
that
how to
ever
feel.
happened for me was like my ex was kind of like following me around and saw me coming out of love interest's apartment, and he decided to smash the windows on his apartment because he was on the bottom floor, just all the windows.
Oh man.
Wow.
That poor
Yeah.
dude, that poor guy was just like, dude, I was just like hanging out with this chick.
Nah.
No, my windows are smashed.
That's not the least of what he did.
Okay, he also like there's this one time.
Poop?
No, he would definitely like follow me, like he was kind of following me around. Like, anyways, he threw shit in George's yard, like just his shit, his own shit.
Was it his shit? Was it dog shit?
He threw shit?
I think it was his
Why
shit.
you?
Because I was doing the show at the time. Like, it just started to go, like, doing, like, that was for Dirtbag Radio, when I first started doing Dirtbag Radio.
The
and
stuff
he would
with
just follow me around and assume shit, and threw shit in his yard. Just
I understand that because
the best part is I had a dog at the time, so when I cleaned up shit, I probably just cleaned it up with my dog shit, not thinking anything of it.
I had a nigga slash my tires one time.
Man, I'm glad I've never pissed anybody off enough that they slashed my tires.
Yeah, this guy did that too. Like, he slashed sorry, Adam.
The same guy? Same guy threw
same
shit?
guy. He busted windows, he threw shit, and he slashed Adam's tires.
Did you get him locked up?
No.
Why not?
I don't know.
But like, what goes through somebody's mind? It's like, I'm going to get
Look
him
at her
back.
shirt.
I know what I'm going to
If
do.
you look at her shirt, it explains why.
This is why.
Yes.
Like the police?
She does not call the police.
I'm sorry. I don't.
That's
yeah.
not her thing.
I did it one time. One time when he was at the house, like all angry and stuff, and like maybe like I was being a little irrational, crying and stuff, but like he was being condescending, and like the kids had to go with him, and he's sitting there saying things, and the police officer wasn't doing anything. Because apparently he's allowed to say whatever he wants. And I'm like, this is why I don't fucking call you guys. You don't help. Like, he's being aggressive, and there is no, like, formal, like, change off. But anyways, that's old news. We're actually pretty good now. He's a good, like, we co-parent pretty well, and he's okay. But he, like, at the beginning of our divorce, man, that shit was kind of scary. A little bit. On both sides, because I did some crazy shit too. I won't mention the crazy things.
I put landmines in his lawn, right?
Well,
waiting for it. That's why he has no feet.
No, I didn't do any of that.
You know, as time goes on, I respect and fear you more. It's amazing.
Yeah, me too.
Thank you for saving me from not having a stab story.
Yeah, don't
So,
get stabbed.
What about you, dog?
No, I mean, I don't have any Psycho X stories like this. Like, you
For
know,
real?
just, yeah, no.
Girl ever try to kill you in a car?
I'm not worth it. I mean, that's the thing,
Oh my
right?
God.
I don't know if I absolutely have one. I sort of. Not really.
No, I don't think you do.
Nah.
Yeah, it's
You
like
would you would know.
You look like the type
You
of
would
nigga that-
know.
Oh wait, you
got
do have
no,
sort of
no.
one, but
This
we
nigga-
won't
this
mention
nigga has
it.
way too many guitars to not have a crazy X story. Like, he got way too many guitars. I know you be singing to bitches. Females.
Some more wine. That's Ace
Jackson, ladies and gentlemen. Ace
Jackson.
I have actually not, like, I used to do like hardcore music, so you can't be like shouting about like death metal.
That's a sex guitar right there, bro. I see. That's a sex guitar.
No, that's actually my first guitar. I
That's your
bought
first
that
one?
in Nashville.
Ooh, actually, that looks like Nashville.
It is a bucket of horse shit.
Yeah, that's not a sex guitar.
You be making him crazy.
You're missing your D string.
He being modest. He being modest.
That's a dry hand job guitar.
Yeah, it's like
God
you get that. That's a bare minimum.
Wow. Okay. Don't go to Nashville.
I ain't even
Don't go
spitting
to
on
Nashville.
that. Yo, you dick ain't good enough for some hot tour.
Swear to God.
No, I have no sex guitars.
Really?
I might have to shave one of these headstocks and do a dick.
Is that
Paul
what
was
makes
like,
it?
Next open mic.
He was like, which one?
right.
Don't fuck up
We all got
the.
Like, don't touch the Strat. Right?
Yeah,
Even if it's a Squire, it's fine. Don't do that.
Fuck up that Yamaha real quick though.
The Yamaha makes a great guitar.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Yeah, they do.
They also make good, everything.
You can make a Fender
Motorcycles.
Strat on.
A Fender Strat on. Dildo shaped like a Strat. It's a strap
Or a
on.
strap shaped like a dildo.
I was gonna say a dildo shaped like a Strat would be painful.
Holy smokes!
It all depends on who you are, all right?
All depends on which way you turn it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
God, I'm seeing those
Sideways.
It's like a pitchfork.
No, that's a love. That's a love nub.
It's all about the breathing technique. Right?
How much farther do we go?
Yeah, I was gonna say. All right. Oh, look at that.
Ace is taking phone
spooky
calls.
season is upon us.
Yes, I am so excited about it,
Yeah,
guys.
spooky season.
I
my
like
favorite holiday.
I
Is that
usually
right?
do like movies, but I didn't have time to do it. Like,
He
Like-
said it
Nobody
earlier.
else is fucking paying attention. God.
What happened?
I'm not gonna say it.
Oh!
What's got me to say it?
I think-
Well, the problem
That
is
was
that
a trick. That was a trick.
I think I know what happened, but if I think I know what happened, it almost seems more fucked up. So I'll just leave it at that.
okay. Let's gonna leave it in Connor's.
I have no idea what's
I like
going
it.
on, but
It's
Lita,
Yeah,
please.
it was-
Somehow
went-
I became the most
it went
racist
right
person
over
in
my
that.
head. So.
Yeah. So back to spooky season.
Spooky season.
This is gonna be back to dog pussy again.
Ew.
Yes,
So-
usually I do like movies that kind of coincide with, but I couldn't I'm not really into like comedy horror things. Like,
Yeah.
it's not my thing. I like
okay.
I like
Just say
it.
trauma films.
Yeah, like I like blood and guts and no happy endings whatsoever. So, I couldn't
We've
think of
all
any
got our stuff.
movies, but I will talk about how Terrifier 3 is the #1 movie in the nation.
It
right
made
now.
$18 million first week.
Dude, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Like,
y'all fucks with her, yo.
like
Is
if
it
you,
better than Beetlejuice? Beetlejuice?
Beetlejuice
absolutely.
sucked. Fucking hated that movie.
It was kind of disappointing.
I don't go to the
I'll be
movies
honest.
nowadays, man.
Like there was like a really long kind of like singy songy like part, and I was like,
What?
what the hell is
And
this?
Beetlejuice, you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
I hated
was it
Beetlejuice.
like
Beetlejuice-
reggae
Yeah.
music?
Beetlejuice
I hated it.
I hated like the
Suck that dick.
yeah.
They did. They
I'm
both
sorry, I'm just
sucked.
trying to jump
Yeah.
on this hype train.
Sorry.
So
Suck
yeah.
No,
dick.
it's gonna get big. Okay.
Terrifier 3 is where it's at. I haven't seen it yet. I was supposed
Haven't
to
seen
see
it.
it,
Oh,
and
no,
then
it's-
I had to deal with
it's
dad shit.
fucking
So
crazy.
It's
Yeah.
good.
you've
Okay.
seen it?
They're giving.
Don't
If you go
ruin
to
it
right
for me.
theater, they're giving out fucking like throw up bags. Like
Oh,
that's out. Yo,
I heard that. Yeah, that
Dude,
like
I wanna
test
see
audiences
fucking-
vomited in
it's
the.
fucking
I want to see it
crazy.
so bad.
I mean,
So
it's,
bad.
it's
That's
got a
some
lot to
pussy
top
shit.
because the end of the last movie.
Oh,
didn't
it's perfect.
Yeah.
Like I watched it. I rewatched it the other day, and there's. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry, listeners, if you haven't seen it yet.
Spoiler
I'm gonna
alert. Spoiler
alert. So there is this
Substance.
part where she is like, the girl is like trying to get ready for like Halloween, and the Terrifier guys they busts through like the back sliding door and kills her, but like takes a very long time to do it. Like he's cutting her up in pieces and stuff, and she's still fucking alive. Like after 45 minutes of like stabbing her and cutting like different parts off, and her mom comes in the room and she's like, like so good.
What did she do?
The best kill scenes.
Connor.
None of us have been stabbed, so we don't know what it's like. So.
Yeah, what's it like?
So Ace is over there like, yeah, that shit's not fucking funny.
Ding, ding that.
No, that was good.
Oh, thanks.
That was fucking good.
So I'm excited because it's also Santa. I fucking hate Christmas. So like
Oh, really?
he's supposed to
Amen.
be like Santa. I'm a
I like
Halloween
Christmas.
Y'all know
person.
what it
I'm a
is.
Halloween person. I love Halloween. I like the like little kids.
I like
dress.
Halloween, yeah.
It reminds me of my childhood. You know.
Thanksgiving
So
is a good horror movie
like-
too. If y'all want to check it out.
Oh, we see
oh yeah, that's a good one.
That's
Yep,
good. That's good.
that's a great one.
That's good.
So yeah, like
Good shit.
I want to see that movie. There's a bunch of different movies that are out right now on demand.
Seen them
Strange
before.
Darling. I've like literally talked about this movie over and over again. If you like the weird, like strangers meeting for BDSM type shit, and then everything goes wrong, rent that movie right
You know
now.
what movie
I mean,
I
buy
feel-
it. It's $24
You know what movie I
on
feel like
Prime.
You would fuck with is Bodies.
Yep,
Seen
I've
it.
seen it.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I've seen every 24 film
What's
ever.
what's the movie where they're in like a prison and they go down the levels and it gets worse and worse?
Oh, where they
Uh,
shit on the nigga and
That's
it falls-
the platform.
Platform.
Yeah.
Yep.
Have you guys
This
seen
came
the
out on
second one?
platform too.
Yep.
I heard
Yeah,
that
yeah.
one's way, way, way worse.
It's
Yeah,
not a
from
horror
the-
movie. It's
as
just-
in, like-
it's just a.
Dark.
I mean, sometimes that happens in horror movies. The second one is far more gory than the first one.
Yeah.
Like,
Did,
Because they
I
gotta
like the
outdo
concept of
first
that
one,
one.
hey, did anybody see Blink twice?
I have not seen that yet.
I heard that shit is good.
I heard it was good too. Like that's on demand as well.
It was with Shannon Tatum. It was written by Zoe Kravitz.
Mm-hmm.
Zoe Kravitz.
Oh yeah, the one where they're on that island and they start forgetting who they are.
Yeah. So like that sounds interesting. I'm definitely going to check that out. But Speak No Evil is now on demand.
Because
the new one.
Yeah, and if you haven't seen the Norwegian film, you should check that out first. It's on AMC
It's
Plus.
also
it is so disturbing.
The Norwegian one is in English though, because a lot of people think it's like a Norwegian
it's definitely
film.
all like English, but it
doesn't have James McAvoy.
Yo, there's this one part where like he rips his shirt off and he's just like crazy face, but. And I'm like, hell yeah, he can chase me through the yard with a knife. It's okay.
You like that toxic shit, don't you?
I mean,
one you don't want to piss off.
Ain't that some shit? Nah, you don't want. You never want to piss off somebody who smiles all the time.
Yes, that's true. That's it.
If they smile too much,
you know there's something terrible happening in there.
I'm thinking about wearing your body parts, like my body parts. Can I wear your hands as gloves later?
No, I'm just thinking about where I'm going to put my casserole so I can fit your, head.
Headed.
Yeah.
As long as you do the Dahmer dance.
That guy that shit on your painting is watching this like. Oh,
yeah, no, he's good.
Yeah.
Gonna burn this episode. What's that?
So you known her the longest?
Yeah, and then Chris.
And then old me.
Mm-hmm.
When Chris owned Vinova, he would have these wild ass parties where we ate.
Did he parties?
Nah, they were much more
Freak
innocent.
offs,
All
yeah.
we did was play Nintendo 64 and eat White Castle burgers.
Yeah, we did that.
Oh, I
That's
remember
right.
that when I
reading
brought
the
all
book
the
as
White
soon as she
Castle.
heard it.
Yeah.
Delicious.
That was.
She was
fun
like,
as fuck.
Chris, Diddy parties. What?
Yeah, man. It's 867 bottles of lube.
Mm-hmm.
It was
On the
867
wall.
bottles of A1 sauce.
Not gonna lie. Chris invited me to a party, and it was out at a fucking body of water, and I was like, I don't know how to swim. He's like, it's okay.
we got floaties.
Hey,
We got-
like, it's
so-
Yeah,
okay.
there's
I'm like,
floaties.
it's not okay. He's like, you want to go in there? I'm like, nah, nigga.
Nah.
He's like, we got watermelon,
You know-
we got crabs. I'm like, nigga.
Oh, I was at that.
I
one.
was like,
That was good.
I was like, you just trying to get every
The
black
greatest
person you
gift-
can, yeah.
The greatest gift I was ever given was when my white grandma was like, "You don't know how to swim," and fucking made me learn how to float.
Did she push you in there?
No.
You ever see them when they
No.
teach babies how to float? Like if you teach them when they're like 1 year old, it becomes
Now, my dad
naturally
kicked me in the pool
instinctive.
one time, but I don't think
My
he was
little
trying to
nephew
kill
did
me.
that
He was trying
actually.
to make
My
me
sister had
swim.
that done to him. He's like, so like when if he falls in the water, he has like an automatic response.
Yeah, he's like,
Just to get it back
I had a
up.
bad childhood.
Also shits his pants,
I
right?
had a very bad childhood.
One conversation. One conversation.
conversation.
Goddamn it. One conversation.
Charlie's about to
Trying
escape.
Just trying to say hi.
Charlie's like, listen, dude, it's my time. All right.
This little motherfucker. Anybody want a dog?
Got to.
But boom.
Last time I had a dog, she sold.
At least you didn't stab him, am I right?
Yeah, I was waiting for that. Awkward pause. Fucking fuck.
Now I had a sad. So me and my girl was going through it. Come back to the crib and I see a white lady that I've never seen before, and she in the crib and she's touching my dog. I'm like, who the fuck you doing touching my dog? And my girl at the time sold the dog behind my back, to get back at me.
Oh, that's terrible.
She's a purebred beagle. You know how much a purebred beagle costs?
No.
A hop of a fence?
Yeah. And I was
Sold
so
it.
fucking mad. I'm like, you sold my fucking dog. And I can't act up because,
Right. You can't move, right?
And I'm like, you sold this purebred beagle that I bought for $3,000 for $125. I'm like, you fucking.
She have a crack problem?
Prices, bitch. I didn't know you got a habit. Like, I was so mad.
Wow.
I think you need to reevaluate the people you're dating. You got people stabbing
Yeah,
that's why I'm
you. You got
celibate
people
now.
like
That's why I'm
Yeah.
selling your dog.
You just like abuse.
Fucked
No,
up, dude.
I'm celibate. I'm celibate.
We gonna sell a bit?
No, I'm celibate.
That's not a religion, Ace.
I know it's not. I'm celibate.
No, I can understand why.
Yeah,
I'm with you.
exactly. I'm waiting for the right one. I'm not. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's it.
I'm
I
celibate.
mean, the wrong one could become the right one.
You-
When she do wrong with my right thing.
You sound like an old R&B song, ain't you?
Yeah, dude.
When you do wrong, gotta do the right thing, man. You know,
George thinks he's Barry White again.
You know when they stop singing, they start talking.
That's it.
Yeah. They start talking to the crowd.
Everybody got that someone.
We all got that special someone.
That someone.
Like, would you just order at the damn drive-thru already?
Let me hear you, St. Louis.
Yeah.
Exactly. Crying out loud.
Got a bitch by the name of Becky out here.
There's a line of people here, and they're trying to get something to eat, but you just order.
I told Tamara last week,
Damn.
if you don't love me next Tuesday. I'm not on camera. This is awkward.
No.
You are the voice.
Yeah, I'm like, I'll be like,
Right.
hello.
It's
I should get a sock puppet.
You should.
Like for shows where I'm not on
Like
camera, I'll just
googly eyes
be
on
like,
that.
I'll be
Like the
yeah.
syphily and all, syphil and ollie shit.
I can't get the damn thing off. Oh shit!
Yeah, it's like that movie.
I don't remember drawing those eyes. Now I see why.
It's permanently frowning.
Or it'd be even worse. Like the sock puppet became like the most high rate show that we do, and they'll be like, "Nah, you just got to do that."
that all
for
the
the-
Yeah, like that's it now.
You don't understand. We don't want to buy your show. We want to buy the sock puppet
Like,
show.
no, you
The
don't.
happy
Right.
sock puppet.
The sock puppet's been talking on its own. Right.
We should
They're like,
do
we're gonna replace you as the sock puppet.
I thought you were.
We've
asking.
secretly replaced George with the sock
Oh, you guys. Oh,
What?
You finished that?
No. I thought I was
nobody.
offering it to you.
Nobody.
They're about to do the arm link.
So there we go. Finally reached.
Well, they usually do the space dock, but
I'm from the sticks, dude. We freaking- we share germs and shit, you know.
No,
That shit.
I know, but I'm black.
it's like
That's how COVID
Was that you or
happened.
him?
Germs, cousins. It don't matter.
Yeah.
I actually had to ask that question. I was like, somebody said he's black, but it could be either one of them.
I'm a shit.
it's both. It's sort of like when you you roll your socks together to put them away.
Okay, Chris. This nigga gonna do a hot
Really, it's
2
becoming
minutes
like a
on
fucking
Saturday.
era commercial, right?
All right.
I love Chris, but he
Can get
pisses
them.
me off sometimes.
Oh man.
That's how-
Oh god.
Oh man,
All right.
He's gonna
foreskin,
see me at
So
maybe
remember,
10
if you
a.m.
see a motherfucker wearing a chosen hat and some white New Balances carrying
Yeah.
a baby, you can sweep kick him. It isn't against the law.
He's like,
Dude, that's gonna be me. You just
You
you
better
put
not
a
be
target
wearing a
on my
chosen-
head,
What
bro.
if he comes to the show on Saturday?
I hope he does because I'll be there.
Pull up,
Yeah,
pull up,
let's do it.
pull up
I
to
will
the catamount
find
with your
you.
chosen gear.
Catamount. Come out to the camel toe
Yeah,
this Saturday.
the camel toe of the catamount himself will
I
be
love calling
there.
the camel.
Like, how dare you try to hurt my feelings, little tiny man?
Exactly.
Midget.
Tiny man, knee high man.
He was pretty short.
It's nobody. It's just us on the same.
I think it's
wave.
exactly
It's
totally as I'm
really
with-
just us on the. Everybody else.
We're on the same exit.
Yeah,
That's-
You'll get stabbed when you get home.
I'm gonna stab myself just so I can be like, this motherfucker thinks. Carrie be like, what do you do? I'm like, watch the show.
Ace told me. Ace told me if I have these wounds, I get.
It works. Trust me.
It does. It really does.
Oh my god.
Dude, he feels
Not
like,
gonna lie.
oh my god, you look so hurt.
I'm not.
You
I'm
need
not
a
even gonna lie. Maybe
Band-Aid.
I'm gonna be. I don't got nothing to hide. I fuck with y'all. Helltown, whatever, for real, whatever the fuck y'all call yourself. But no, there's no. Legit, I got stabbed at 6:29 p.m. on a Sunday. I walked out of Prince William Hospital at 11:42 p.m. because I would never stay overnight at the hospital. I was at home, and in that very same morning, I was getting some cheeks.
I better hurry. You're like,
Yeah, well, you
I
like,
was better.
you better ride this.
kind of stings.
Everybody seen when the Winter Soldier fucked up Sam Fury? I look like that nigga. I had all the bandages on.
Ace.
You, yeah. Now you're just making me think about Marvel characters that are dudes just like getting it on with bandages.
That was me.
Yeah,
That was
dude.
me.
I was Nick Cage.
I was.
He was. She was the Winter Soldier. You can
Said,
imagine.
motherfucker, come here. I was
She had a robot arm and everything.
saying, come here, motherfucker.
That's right, you're my cyborg tonight.
Yeah,
What if
dude.
she grabbed it with the wrong hand?
Oh god.
It's cold. Get off me. You ever had a colding?
She had the right attachment. That's the only.
Yes. We call
She
it
got a
cold-
fleshlight attachment.
It's called a cold.
I didn't know you fucked Inspector Gadget.
Sounds like a coffee grinder.
Okay, y'all took that shit to a whole different level. I was trying to talk about me. Okay, y'all took it to a whole different. I was talking about I was getting some pussy with some bandages on. Okay.
Yeah, and Winter Soldier was there with his dildo hand.
No.
I'm just sketching behind George.
You had chicks twerking in your freaking hospital room, dude. We know you got coochie the next day. That's a given, you know.
If anybody want to stab me, you know, it'll help my Tinder game.
That's great. You can find George at the Catamount.
Twerk in the evening.
That would be fucking terrible if somebody came in and stabbed you and was like, "You're welcome."
Right, exactly. Like somehow this becomes evidence in court. Like he said it right there.
He said it on his show.
You're welcome, motherfucker.
Tina, I'm gonna stab him.
I'm gonna fuck his shit up.
He said on his show I could stab him. Stab. What if somebody stabs you while saying stab?
Stab.
I get stabbed.
I don't know when we lost control. But
All right.
All right.
Let's put a knife in this thing.
All right.
There we go. Connor for the win.
Why you gotta laugh
Fuck.
like that, George? Why you gotta laugh like that, George?
Oh, fucking.
I think George has found God. That's it.
Yeah.
Cut it out, guys.
All right. How can
Why you gotta laugh like that? I was fucking with you. You know what? I was gonna buy a painting. Now
Now I'm gonna paint my own thing. I'm gonna find my own chosen guy, and I'm gonna burn it in front of him. All right, go ahead.
So, black and white comedy. Where can everybody get information on your shows? What's your socials?
Black and White Comedy Productions, Facebook, Instagram, Linktree, in person,
IRL
on Helltown Radio.
Yeah, boy.
Everywhere in between, right?
Like I said, just make sure you follow us. Come out to the shows every Wednesday. We at Hog Shack and Manassas. We give out $40 to the best comedian of the night. We the only open mic that's paying motherfuckers for the funniest jokes.
Yeah.
Every third Friday, we got a comedy showcase there where we have nothing but the best comedians in the area.
And they're all free. All the shows are free.
Nice.
So, and then this Saturday, October 19th, we're coming back to motherfucking Front Royal after, 4 or 5 months now?
July.
Yeah, we coming back out to motherfucking Front Royal with my man Chris Kinsworthy. We hosting us up as we do something different, bring something out like we did beforehand. We're introducing people in Front Row to comedy. Now we out here doing a crowd work special. Like we out here doing shit, and be a part of the journey. My whole thing is be a part of the journey because we only gonna get better and be better, and we like to bring people with us. And like my man Chris, he been with us from we came out here in Front Row
About a year.
about a year now. Yeah. So be a part of the journey because we real recognize real, and we just gonna stay true to the shit. You feel me?
I feel you.
Awesome. Yeah. Awesome.
Paul.
I need you to translate that for the white people.
Go out to the Chuckle Hut and get your fun on.
This nigga said Chuckle Hut. What the fuck? Hey, yo!
That's an
And it won't
extreme
cost you a
dialect.
penny.
That's great.
That is a very white dialect.
That was really good. That was actually better than I thought it was going to be.
Even the niggas in Tennessee know to say, "Oh, Chuckle Hut."
I know where he's
I
talking
know
about.
that
That's good.
means.
Sweetheart, put the Swansons back in the fridge. Right, we're going out.
Honey, passing me my tiki torch.
We're going to
Charlottesville.
Shit.
All right, Paul. Where can we?
So you can get the Punky Brewsters on Facebook as the Punky Brewsters, or on Instagram, and then of course catch us at one of our shows. We do the Catamount. Actually, I can tell you exactly. We're going to be at Cast Iron Craft House on Saturday. Then we're at Shenandoah. Actually, we're at the Axe Throwing Company on November 16th. So if you
Dangerous.
feel like drinking, listening to some punk, and throwing some sharp objects,
Ace is like, fuck that.
Right? Yeah, Ace. No knives, just axes. That's it.
They actually do have.
That's what's next.
Oh God!
Quiet! I'm trying to get him. Then we're at the Catamount. At the Catamount on the 21st and the 12th. So and we're just a fun band. We love when people come out and just listen and sing along, and just we love it. So shout out to my boy Joe on drums and Phil.
Joe Martin.
JoeMartinGuitar.com. At JoeMartinGuitar.com. And to Phil Taylor, our illustrious bass player and madman. So
at PhilTaylorMasturbates.com.
.org, .gov, .everything. That's it. He's got every one of them.
Followed.
PhilTaylorMasturbates.gov.
I didn't get that one.
My name is Chris Haynes. Go ahead.
There you go. That's it. Just don't touch the socks. They'll talk to you when you get hit. That motherfucker's got no socks.
I guessed that, but I just realized
he's got no
For those that don't know, George is barefoot and pregnant.
You could not look more comfortable right now, dude.
This is my house.
My man said, "Oh, what?"
I haven't worn socks since 1978.
Socks are bringing down the rainforest, bro.
You're one move away from bedtime.
Sandals, though. I usually wear sandals when I'm in here, though.
Okay, that's kind of scary as fuck.
Yeah, you thought Vega was gonna come out this bitch, didn't you?
I'm like, yo, what the fuck was that?
It's Gozer.
Ghost.
And I was like, shit, we in a Conjuring. I've seen them movies before.
It's
I'm
George's
tripping
socks.
everybody in this bitch.
It is.
Yeah, I love that y'all laughing at these jokes. Oh, shit.
It was good times. Good times.
Good times.
Lita.
Man. Well, thanks.
Yeah.
Yes, you can find my portfolio online on Instagram. That's that is odd all _. If you don't see a sold sign and you like it, hit me up. I might sell it to you. And if you have commission work, I do that too. I'm actually commissioning a beautiful piece for this lovely man's beautiful wife. And it's going to be amazing. I hope she loves it.
So you get
Can you do something with the ace symbol?
I know you say what?
Can you do something with the ace symbol?
Yeah. Just hit me up. Message me and
Bet
I'll work with you.
So I know you do a lot of snails. So snails could,
Yeah, I do goofy
like
snails.
this snail right here on the table.
Yes.
Yes.
You did silly
Also,
ass snail?
this other piece that's right beside it.
Yes. Also
Yeah,
that
I do.
piece.
I work a lot with animal bones and stuff, but I do sculptures. I do weird art too. So I love horror art. So if there's a horror movie out,
There you go.
Horror. I love horror.
Horror. Yeah, no.
Okay, you got
I heard
it.
the same thing,
Yeah,
but I was
okay,
like,
okay,
I'm
so you got it.
context.
Horror
Back to
art,
that
so-
context.
Kim
If-
Kardashian art is crazy.
Right.
Horror art. That's
I'm sorry.
I do horror art too, if you want me to. I mean,
I'm ignorant.
we got it.
Who are, if you will.
That's what Ace calls his scars.
Ay, caramba.
She's a hoa.
Hoa. That dirty hoa. All right. So yeah, just hit me up on Instagram if you want something. You like my art. You want to buy something that's horror related. Just shoot the idea to me, and I'll work with you.
How long does it take for you to turn something around?
Well, when I'm doing commission, I usually try to take my time, but I have ADHD like a motherfucker, and I wait till the last minute. So
Case by case basis.
But no,
Yeah.
that means you put it detail into it. So that's
yeah. So if I'm being paid well, I'm gonna take my time, and it's gonna look good. But if I'm trying to bust out weird stuff for a show, I can get something done in a night, and I've done that before.
I'm not trying to count your pocket, but if somebody offered you something what was the highest amount that you've been offered to do something?
I did a mural. God, this is when I was in my early 20s. Though I did a mural for somebody's nursery, and I was paid $3,000 for it.
You said how much?
$3,000. I did a mural, the whole room. It was
Wow.
It was
Okay, I'm just talking about
stupid.
an
It was
8x6.
a dragon and changing things.
Top
So-
price for an 8x6.
For 8x6, I probably charge $100. Yeah, that's
She does really
that's kind
cool
of
stuff,
small.
man.
No.
Usually I work a little bit bigger, but yeah.
Okay, what about that? Like the ghost?
Oh, she had
that
one bigger
size?
than that for the midsummer piece.
Yeah,
was
the
bigger than that.
the midsummer piece was
2 times.
maybe
Yeah.
two
It was
times
two
that,
times.
and
How much?
I sold it for $350.
Okay, we're gonna talk.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk.
Was
I
it
need something.
350?
Yeah.
You were
I
there.
need something
Yeah.
angsty.
I think you should ace on black velvet, like like on a couch, like
What if she?
Holding a knife.
Yeah. What if she just painted you a knife?
Yikes!
I would not
Hang it over
Like
your
a
bed.
knife, but like the reflection of you screaming and running in the knife.
So I didn't even scream. I took that shit like a G. I took that shit like a G.
Chris.
All right. Well, as discussed priorly, I will be taking a stab at things with my friends from Black and White Comedy on Saturday night. It's going to be a cutting edge show.
If I hear
Jokes will be on point.
Okay, hey, we're gonna have a joke. Everybody's time somebody makes like a stabbing or cutting joke, everybody gotta take a shot.
Yeah, all right.
There we go.
All right. Saturday night it is.
We'll be dead.
I'll be doing that, and then also I'll be doing my chef thing at the Farm to Table event at the Giving Tree in Linden on Sunday night. Tickets are sold out, but we did start the process today. We were curing egg yolks and rolling and getting the pasta dough together. So that was an exciting time. What's up, dog?
When you're doing chef stuff and you're making food, what kind of tools do you use sometimes?
I use a lot of knives.
Waiting. That's it.
Yeah, spoons. Yes, all the things. We'll be doing some cool stuff with my homegirl Aubrey, and hosted by Alexandra and John over at the Giving Tree.
You need some comics, Claire?
Maybe.
Here with this
Subtle.
banquet.
I mean,
Can you make fun of the
Dude,
lost?
This is how you get a gig, right?
well,
This
it's how we'll be cutting up over there. It'll be all right. But anyhow, that's what I'll be doing this week. I think next week I'll be at the Hog Shack next Wednesday. I don't know if I can make it tomorrow. I'm gonna try to make it tomorrow, but I don't think I'm gonna make it tomorrow. So, but
Whatever,
next week
dude.
for sure. I'm gonna me and Sargis will pull up if he's not still mad at me.
I see.
We had a lovers quarrel.
Oh.
Yeah, I wanted to go to the Naughty Pine one night, and he wanted to just go home. And
What the fuck is the naughty?
You know what?
we're
The
gonna
worst
take,
place on the planet.
Next episode.
It's not the worst.
It is the
place.
Hey,
worst.
I guess.
Don't go there.
No, what the
Next
fuck?
episode.
He's been there.
Next
Ace has been there. Ace has been
Yeah.
to the Pine before.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, we went to the Pine that one night, dude.
Did you
Is
see?
that where they had the little boxing machine?
Yes.
They also had like 3 Confederate. Yo,
Oh my bad. I'm so.
you
I'm
don't
so
use
sorry.
it. Use it. Mortal peril. I played Wu-Tang once, and everybody looked at me.
I like the
Nah,
Naughty
it's
Pine.
it's changed ownership, and now it's a different.
Nah, I played Biggie, and that bitch came out of the kitchen like, I don't know who wasted their money, but I was like, well,
They've changed ownership. So.
My man, I'm not gonna lie, I had a great time.
Yes, you did.
At the Naughty Pine. I had a great time.
at the Naughty Pine.
Yes.
Thank you, Chris.
Oh, of course, man. Of course.
My
Of course,
man.
brother.
I once got roofied and diddled there. No, I'm just joking.
By me.
I wasted $10
By myself.
And
on
Lita.
It was a great
on
time.
Notorious
Rufio might
B.I.G.
did
songs that she wouldn't let me play. So, yeah,
All right.
I'm
You
salty.
should have just played like fucking the Tupac. Fucking
Yeah, fuck that. I
Should have
Trinidad
played.
James.
Should have just
She
played "Hit 'Em Up."
She would turn that shit off too.
But but if you played that, at least he'd be like, "I fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker," before she could waddle her ass over there, dude. That's why you gotta play that.
Oh, God.
All right, go over to Catamount Lounge on Monday nights. Guess why?
Is George gonna sing a song?
I sing songs.
Nice.
Yeah, he do. He be singing songs.
I be singing songs.
Is that
You
like
can
a
really
open
tell
mic
George is
night?
black when he starts singing.
No, I could
Like
nah, not for real. That's the only reason I walked in there.
when George
singing.
Ain't no sunshine
listen,
with
man,
you.
listen.
I was like, I'm lost, and then I heard him singing. I was like, oh,
George
shit.
is very racially ambiguous when he's wearing a Scully cap. All right, like there's a white dude of a similar build that was there. You saw what I was talking about, and it was like I couldn't tell I was like I glitched out. I was like, oh my god, there's 2 Georges here. But no, seriously,
He's the
man.
lesser
George
George.
saying like George, this motherfucker, it's emotionally
I was
evoking.
there.
Oh, you were there, all right.
I was there.
I haven't been.
Oh, you haven't been for
yet?
you? Oh, yeah, yeah.
Haven't been for a while.
It's
so
awesome.
I
Hey,
gotta
It's
be down.
that
actually-
motherfucker can sing.
It's like
Yeah.
it grabs you. You're like, what the man?
he can
It's
play
more
that
like,
motherfucker.
yo, how does Shrek sound like that?
Oh man.
No, I told this motherfucker, I was like, yo, George, we gotta talk some business after the show. He's like, nah, nigga, message me. And I was like, that's
Talk to my agent.
That's
I was
it.
like, damn.
Oh no!
Hey, but what would be the cut on that?
What do you mean?
Oh.
There we go. Slice. That's it.
Yeah, just everybody gets slice the pie.
All right.
That's all right. That's the point. That's it.
Jesus Christ.
That was a deep.
Well, we know what happened to him.
Yeah. I'll be over at the Catamount Lounge on Monday hosting. And
Chris Kingsworth and George.
I know you got to cut it out, Chris.
Cut it out.
George and Chris are gonna be at Hawk Shack this Friday as well, hanging out, and showing some love and shit. I'm just gonna tell them motherfuckers they're gonna be there.
They'll be there.
Yeah, they're gonna be there.
They got vehicles.
Yeah, they're gonna be there. Especially my nigga got on a Hulk Hogan shirt, and he gonna be there.
This is how this shirt is how it became nice shirt guy in Denver,
Yep.
Colorado.
I got him that shirt.
Yeah.
Nice shirt, guy.
You should ask them. Well, next time we'll off air. We should talk about being. What was it? Screen ready.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
The turning point.
That was actually like a year ago.
Yeah.
There's
Oh,
a
the turning point.
Yeah.
My wardrobe went from hoodies
That's
to.
all me too. That was me. I'm his now fashion designer. So
Yes.
Where the
She
fuck
Lisa
is my pay
Bonet
for
the
this?
fuck out of this guy.
I feel like I'm being gypped here. I'm like, that's a lot of work and effort. You know how much effort it takes to dress myself?
You're not getting paid for this?
No.
Oh shit. Chris
I know.
already.
She also-
I washed my ass
I
for
feel
this.
Chris already.
offended.
Venmo'd
It's
me an
about
A.
the show aesthetic. It's part of the set
show
designer.
aesthetic.
You ain't been paid for your work.
Right?
How do you feel working for free?
I feel like I need to stop somebody.
You better stop it. You better stop right now. You instigate some bitch. You better
Being
stop.
brought over here to work for free.
Man, just
Take the bell away, Connor. Come on.
There's no HR.
Jesus Christ! It's like he stuck the knife in and twisted.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah. Go over to Helltown Radio for everything, and go over to Capital MMA. 8 local locations. Get trained. Fight little people.
Fight the power.
Fight 2
Fight
or
the
3
knee
of
highs.
them. Yeah, fight the knee highs.
Fight the little power.
Jesus Christ. A little
Black and white comedy out.
Change the future. Take a stab at it.
Hey,
You guys are the shit, Helltown. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
hey, black and white, yeah.
Boom.
God damn, my ears hurt like a bitch. God. I thought you were trying to look sexy.
He kept.
I know, dude.